there, everyone. Sorry for the little delay, waiting for everything to kick in. So we are set to start a full online coupon workshop. Today we're going to go through how to save on groceries, how to save at drugstores, how to use mobile apps. We've got a long list of things that we're going to attempt to get through tonight, and we really will. I love teaching folks how to save money, but I also want to tailor this to you. So specifically, if you've got, questions that you want specifically to ask, please ask them. I'll be glad to say, here's the answer, or to say, hey, we're going to get there. So hold that thought. But I will also hopefully be able to give you the answer that you're looking for. Now, as we go through, I am curious to know for some of you, what is your current grocery budget? How much are you currently spending? What's your goal as we go through tonight? If you could set a goal to bring your grocery budget down to, or how much do you need to be able to bring your grocery budget down to? We all have a number in mind that we would love to be able to get to. And for me, that it's helpful to see where you are. So I will tell you, for me, I am spending about $100 a week to feed 7 people. I have 5 kiddos ranging in age from 6 to 16. So that's our life. It's a fun life. Keeps me a little busy, but it is what our grocery budget is. It's also, and I get folks that tell me, Jenny, I don't know that this works anymore, but this is actually what our grocery budget has been for almost 10 years, if not more. It's actually a little bit more than our grocery budget used to be back when I had kiddos in diapers. I was not able to get us in that $100 window and throw in diapers all the time. So our grocery budget sometimes was a little tighter, a little harder to work in, but we still did great even when our kids were younger and we had folks that were in diapers. Diana, great to see that. So Diana says, I spend on average $150 a week, just me and my husband. That I would love to see you get that lower too. So my goal as we go through tonight is to talk about the basics, how I want you to hit the grocery store kind of with a different mindset, and then to talk about kind of the ins and outs of your store. So first off, we're just going to dive right in, but I would love to see what anybody else's thoughts are. If you have a particular thing that you are trying to save on, it's helpful to know where everyone is, where you are in your mindset of saving money. But as I say that too, it's also helpful to know where you are. So if you are in an area that's not considered the South, I almost feel like I want you to stand up and raise your hand. But really, I would love to know what area you are in so that I can make sure that I am tailoring this to what you need, so that we're going to hit the questions that you have and the stores that you have. Let me know what those are. So as we go through, I do need to stick in one link. I almost forgot, and I put this in the post that is up on Southern Savers, but I'm also going to put in a link to a online workbook. So I'm going to stick that in the comments now, and you guys should be able to see it hopefully, and we'll be good to go. So that is a download for the online workbook. If you're watching on YouTube, that is also already in below the YouTube video. I tried to get smart this week so that you guys could grab it below the YouTube description. It's below the description on the Southern Savers post as well, but I'm trying to stick it everywhere. So it's now in all the comments. And I will say tonight, if you guys do have links that you need me to put in, I'll be glad to put them in. You just have to be a little patient with me because it's just me. That's where my husband normally helps me out on links, since I'm not so good sometimes at typing and talking at the same time. Okay, so I've got folks in Florida, Spartanburg, South Carolina. You're right up the road from me. Heather, I'm in Columbia, so hello. And Christy, really right up the road. Lily in Alabama. We're kind of so far from the Southeast. That's what I'm seeing from everybody, which is great. The reason I ask is that it helps me make sure that we're hitting the stores that you have, making sure that you are taking advantage of what's in your area so that you can get the best deals. So as we go through, I guess I want to start here, and I haven't started the other classes this way, but I want to focus on how do you pick what store to go to. So we're going to talk about how to shop it, how to really make sure you're getting the right deals, but sometimes just what store you're picking really does have an impact. So I want you to think about the grocery stores that are in your area, and I want you to think about the promotions that they run, if they run any. Do they have a lot of buy one, get one deals? Maybe they're Kroger and they run a lot of mega events. So you won't really find any BOGO deals in a Kroger, but you'll find a ton of mega events. That's their promotional model, but they're still running promotions compared to our Food Lions of the world, our IGAs of the world, where we're not going to get a lot of promotions. So the smaller the grocery store, maybe the better meat and produce deals you're going to find, but not really the best grocery deals that you're going to find. So if I really want to save money, I want to be in one of those bigger grocery stores, not a big box store, but a big grocery store, so that I can be taking advantage of the promotions that they're running. The other thing I want you to consider is their coupon policy. There are a few stores left that still double coupons, not a lot, but are they friendly to couponers? Do they have a lot of store coupons that we can also use? These are things that I want you to think of. So as we go through, ponder in your brain what store would be the easiest for you to have someone, that's near you, that would work for you, that has the best promotions. That's our goal as you're pondering. Hold on. I'm having to ask for my husband to send somebody over. I asked a kiddo to bring up all my coupon binders. I'm up in our bonus room, and they put them at the opposite table in this room. So rather than me getting up and walking around to get all the things they brought up for me, we're just gonna have them come and bring them to us here in a second. Okay, so think about the store that you wanna be at, and then let's talk about what a real sale is. So on this one, it's a lot easier for me and you. You get something else to look at other than just me. We are going to look at PowerPoint here along with what we're talking about, and then I kind of make sure that I stay on track. But it also gives you something else to look at too. So in terms of focusing on what's on sale, I do want you to realize that when you're walking through a store, not everything is on sale. Just because it has a sale tag does not mean that this is the week to grab it. Sometimes it means that this is the opposite of the week to grab it. So as we go through, I want you to think about that and what a real sale is. So grocery sales run on a 6-week cycle. We're going to get there in a second. But what we're looking for is 40% off or more. And you can quickly tell in these two pictures, that's not here. The one on your left, that's Suave, it's on sale a penny. The one on your right are Butterfinger snack size bars. They cost more this week. I love Target. They do this a lot. So not trusting the tag. I don't want to trust the weekly ad either. I see so many folks that go in a grocery store and they get out their weekly ad and they're shopping 100% based on what they see in the ad. Just because it's in the ad does not mean that it is a good price. So we'll come back to that one. But what I want you to realize is that when I go into the store, every item has a sale price. So I get folks that say, you know what, Jenny, I only buy organic, or, I'm not buying all the canned and packaged. That's fine. Whatever you are buying in a grocery store has a sale price. And that's our goal, to know that price. I don't need you to know every other price. I need you to know the lowest price that this item will hit, so that when you see that best price, you know that this is the day to grab it. So that price is always jumping. The best way to think about it is like a bouncing ball. It's going up, it's going down. Cereal is a great example here, guys. Just think about the cereal aisle. 1 week, it's buy one, get one. But after that, it's 2 for $7, it's 2 for $6. It's constantly changing. But you will learn, you know what? I do not want to pay more than $1 or $1.50 for a box of cereal. And you'll kind of get those prices in your head. It's not going to take you long. The minute you go to the store and you get a crazy good price, you're going to remember that price for a very long time. Like, I paid $1 for a box of cereal. Some of you are going to line it up and take pictures of it and post it to social media. You're excited. You got to set the price that you wanted to pay for those items. So it isn't going to take long for you to memorize those prices. because you just naturally will. I could go stand in my pantry right now and say that I paid 10 cents for that and 20 cents for that because I'm still excited. Guys, I've been doing this for like 15 years. That's okay. Once you start setting your own price, you don't really forget that. You like that you are now kind of beating the whole plan, the whole big system. You're getting the best price, and that's the fun part. So it's not a hard thing to remember the prices that are out there. You will get some great ones. So the other side of this, and I kind of hinted at it earlier, wrong button. The other side of this is that I want you to see that when it's the lowest price, that I want you to buy enough of that item to last 6 weeks so that I see that it's a great price. I don't just get one because it's not going to be that great price next week, and it's not going to be that great price another week. It's going to be a good 6 weeks between those two prices. So I just realized that it had kicked me off of the screen that I wanted you guys to be looking at. If I hit any button, it automatically goes to the next screen. It won't go back. So grocery sales run on a 6-week long cycle, and that's what we're aiming for here. So I see that best price. I buy enough of it to last me until it is its best price again. That's our goal. So as you are shopping, I'm going to get enough to last me 6 weeks. Now, hold up here before you start thinking like, okay, we're going to no longer park in the garage and we're going to build shelving units. No, we're not going to do that. 6 weeks worth of food is really not a lot of food. How much are you going to need in terms of like taco shells to last you 6 weeks? I mean, even if you ate them every other week, that would still only be 3. It's not a massive amount. So if you go overboard here, you won't be the first person, I can guarantee you on that one, but you will find that, oh, taco shells are on sale again, and I still have plenty. So hold yourself back just a little bit if you can. Get enough just for 6 weeks. You will be much happier that way. Everyone in the house will be happier that way, that we don't have taco shells like stuffed in every corner and every cabinet because you bought 42 of them. Don't do that. Just enough for 6 weeks. This is crucial, actually. Now, I get folks that tell me, you know what, Jenny, I get that I'm going to buy it on sale, but I really don't want to do that stocking up thing. Whether A&E has like tainted you with images of hoarders, that's not what this is. But if all you did was buy it on sale and buy enough of it to last you until it was back on sale, and you never used a coupon, you would drastically change your grocery budget. No coupons here, just the way you shop. Because when you do this, if you were to come shopping with me, I do not ever go in my pantry and make a list of what I'm out of. My pantry is not consulted in what is going to be purchased this week. It has no say. The only thing that's going to be purchased this week is what is on sale. Now, obviously, if you're brand new, that isn't going to happen on week 1. You need a lot of things. You've never really shopped this way. You'd grab sale items occasionally. We grab house brands to make us feel better, but we aren't necessarily sale shoppers. To be a true sale shopper means I am not grabbing it until it is on sale again. So until your children learn, hey, mama, I want, that doesn't work. Hey, mama, when will this be on sale again? Or when this is on sale again, can I get it? That's the right question. That's how this is going to work. And your whole family really kind of has to have this new mentality. There are moments that I will buy things my husband wants and I'll hold them out and I'll say I bought it just because I love you. This was not on sale today. So I will splurge for him. But even he knows that this is all in our best interest to be able to make our grocery budget fit, to have extra money to spend on other things. That's why we coupon. It is to stay out of debt 100%, but I am happy on any extra money that we can save to use that. I'm an experiences person. Can we go on a trip? Can we save up for something else like that? I'm glad to work harder on my grocery budget just so I have that little extra money to play with. So we've got the basics there on stocking up. There's one exception I do want you to be aware of. You really already know this, but holiday seasons do not run on a 6-week cycle. So I'm not going to go in and see spiral cut ham on sale every 6 weeks. Not going to happen. Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. That's when I'm going to end up finding deals on items. So just, be aware of that. There are other things, obviously, that fit in that holiday sale cycle, but meat is a big one. Baking items are one that a lot of folks are not ready for. Baking items are one where people think, oh, this is just going to be on a 6-week sale cycle, and it's not. Let's see. So just so you kind of factor that in. 6 weeks is not for everything when it comes to holiday items. Baking is considered a holiday item. Everything else, though, you're good to go. So I'm going to buy it when it's on sale. I'm going to get enough of it to last me. Lily, thank you. Lily's chiming in and saying, I cannot stress enough how much my grocery budget has decreased by buying meat alone while it's on sale. So the same thing, just focusing on those sale cycles and getting stocked up is the way to go. Okay. Oh, and Heather's saying she started keeping a spreadsheet in Google just listing what store has the BOGO deal or a really good deal, the price, so that you can look on your phone and keep track of when to buy it. So Heather, since we're there, I will also tell you this is actually one of the features that is on Southern Savers. So if you are using Southern Savers, which is completely free, we have an item search, and you can type in anything you want over here, and it will show you all of the sales on that item this week. So let's say I'm just going to go Tide detergent, and we can hit search. It's going to return a lot. I have my search actually set to only return the stores in my area, which you can do too. If you log in up here at the top, you can edit your profile to only have your stores show. But this will show every sale on Tide this week. But you were talking about a Google spreadsheet. You can also go back. You can put in a date up to 6 months in the past, and you can see every sale we've had. You could also, this is going to be a lot for Tide, but you could filter that down by store if you wanted to. So you've got a lot of ways that you can use this as your own little price book. Take advantage of the item search and really, data mine it in a sense for what you're searching for. Individual products or not being brand specific there. So, maybe I don't care. I just want peanut butter. Show me the sales. Show me how low it's gotten so that I can get an idea of what I'm looking for. And that sounds like what you're keeping, Heather, in your Google spreadsheet. So we're keeping it for you too on every sale that is typed in to the grocery lists that are on Southern Savers. So hopefully that will help you as well. Okay. And it's good to see where you guys are all from. So it's going through this list and all of your comments. So lots of folks from the Southeast. Oh, and Dale, I'm glad that you're still watching. Ida came through, and it's, I guess, good to see that you have power as well. I'm glad to have you join us tonight. And if your family knows that if it's not on sale, you aren't getting it. Exactly. They've been well trained. This is where we want them, right? Okay. So we've got that it's on sale. We've got that we want to stock up on it. Let's kind of go back for a second, though, and how do I spot a sale? So we kind of jumped ahead a little bit with me showing you the item search, but you can use the same thing. So you can make your own if you want, in a sense, like Heather did with a Google spreadsheet, but you can also make this super simple. So if you are using Southern Savers, just to take some of the guesswork out of it, but if you're using Southern Savers and you pull up any list, let's see. So let's click on Kroger, pull up any list. The items that you'll find listed there are 40% off or more. So I'm not going to type the entire ad. I'm not going to type the entire Publix ad or Winn-Dixie ad, only the items that are 40% off or more. So if it's on this list, it's a great time to grab it. This is the week to go ahead and grab those items. Definitely if it's got some coupons paired in, but that means that you're here. Like you've hit your lowest point, go ahead and grab it. If you've never used this before, you can actually sit here and click boxes, and at the bottom of this list will be a box to create your own shopping list. So you can, this Kroger list is kind of long this week, but down here I can click add to list, and whatever you have clicked will add straight to your shopping list along with all the coupons that apply for those items. So always matching in those coupons for you for those sales. So that's the easiest option. You can also get out your weekly ad, and I'm going to pull up Publix's ad. They're one of the easiest ones to show you kind of how to tell what's good and what's bad. Not every store is helpful. Not every store holds our hand, but Publix does. With their weekly ad, they give us math. So if you are looking at a weekly ad, any weekly ad, doesn't have to be Publix, and underneath the item, we see a price listed. So you've got your sale price, but you see another price. You see how much you're going to save up to. So just to share this Publix weekly ad really quick, underneath, and it's okay if you can't read this, I get that it's really, really tiny, but underneath each of these items is how much you're saving on that item. So bone-in ribeye steaks save up to $6 a pound. Well, they're on sale for $7.99. That's sounding pretty good for a bone-in ribeye steak. But sometimes as you go through, you're going to see things that are buy this and save, like here. I like this one, sparkling ice water, 10 for $9. You're going to save $1 on 10 of them. That's 10 cents off of each one of them. That is not 40% of anything. We don't need a calculator to figure that out. It's pretty simple. And you're going to see more and more of that. So there's a lot of little tiny sales that end up in our ads. There's also, just to pick on these guys down here, let's see. Oh, I can zoom in this way. So these guys down here, you'll notice that there's a green line under all sorts of things. And then we find a section that doesn't have any math. Now, this guy with 2 for $12.99, its normal price is $8.99. So, I mean, it's not a bad price. I just happen to know that. But generally, if there's no math, and I don't care, again, this isn't just Publix, any store you're looking at, I'm going through the whole ad, there's math all throughout this ad telling me how much I'm saving, and then I got nothing, that's not really on sale. They knew that if they told you that this was the regular price or that this was $1 off, that wouldn't really make you very excited. So if I've got a whole ad in front of me, all with math, and then I have nothing, just stay away from that. It's not really that exciting. So that's some tips for helping you in an ad. Since I have Publix pulled up, I will point out one thing that Publix loves to do. I'm trying to find an example of. Let's see. Right here, it's not a bad price, I guess. But we get surprisingly low price. And a lot of times when we see this surprisingly low price, not always in produce, but just using it as an example, you'll go into the store, you'll pull back that sale tag, and it's the same price that it is always. So don't get super excited at surprisingly low price. There's nothing that's a surprise there. Food Lion does this. You will see EVLP under Food Lion products, which means everyday value, low price. So don't get excited. It's the everyday price. This is like shopping in Walmart now, where Walmart has always low prices. It's not on sale, so don't really need to grab it. If you don't need it, it's might as well wait if we can until it's actually on sale. That would be our goal. So hopefully that will help you as you go through an ad. I did kind of think about while we're here, Lily was talking about saving on meat and buying meat on sale. So I do want to point out a few things while I have this ad pulled up. But there are some things that I want you to avoid in a grocery store specifically for meat. And since I have the ad, it makes it easy to point them out now. We're a little ahead here on saving on meat, but some big ones. This one is my favorite example. I love to pick on Publix here. So this is a fresh salmon cut. It is a 5.25 ounce piece of salmon for $5.99. So I don't know if you're a math person. I'm a math person. So you can put that in a little ratio really quick. You're basically paying over $1 an ounce here, upwards of really $1.20 an ounce here, an ounce. So if we want to get this into a price per pound, this is almost a $19 a pound fresh salmon. That's insane. Never, ever buy meat by the each. Never. So another one, never pay so I can get ground chuck, may not be the best way to get it in this particular grocery store. That's not a horrible price, but don't pay for handmade burgers. They always cost more. Make your own burgers when you get home. And the same for anything else that they've prepared. So these gourmet bacon and fried onion burgers, $6.99 a pound, they are probably amazing. But you're going to find that 1 pound might be 2, maybe 3 burgers for $7, where you could have made your own. So the same with kebabs at $10 a pound. There isn't even, no, don't even go there. Once you add in those vegetables, this is a very bad price all the way around. So in general, in the grocery store, staying away from anything that's pre-prepared. The minute we get pre-prepared, you're starting to pay quite a lot of money for that. And anytime you even get down to just making patties, maybe they didn't even add anything special to it, just making patties, it's going to cost a lot more than the regular meat. So just some simple tips while we have the ad up, so that you can make sure that you get a visual for that. Things to stay away from no matter your grocery store. Not picking specifically on Publix there, though that salmon one is a total Publix pick because it's always in the ad. Do not purchase that salmon, please, at $6 for a 5-ounce piece. Do not do that. But you get the idea. There are other stores that do this too. Publix is not the only culprit. Anything prepared costs more. Okay, so hopefully you've got the weekly ad if you're going to be that person, you're flipping through it, the weekly ad, hopefully the math is going to tell you that it's a decent price. The list on Southern Savers, if it's on the list, this is a great time to grab it. Using a by price list as well is another option. So a by price list, this is what I had up a second ago and didn't realize I had the wrong slide up. But a by price list is what Heather was mentioning. She's got a Google spreadsheet that she's got going. I also put in a link at the beginning of the workshop to a workbook that goes along with this workshop. And in the back of that workbook is a by price list. There's also one under the Learn to Coupon page on Southern Savers. So you can download that and print that if you want to. This really can become your own thing. My by price list that's in that workbook, it has no brands behind it. So if you are a brand person, you are probably going to pay a little bit more for that. So, just to hit on a few kind of myths and some problems here, areas where you're probably spending more than you should. A brand loyalty is a really big one. If you have a brand loyalty, you are choosing to buy, I've got one right here, one brand over another all the time. And what you're really doing is kind of closing your eyes to the fact that there could be great deals on other items. You don't really care. You're just looking for deals on your product. But the problem is that you're missing incredible deals on other items. So I would encourage you to find a second brand, at least, that you're willing to go between. I get it. We all have loyalties. I can't break you from it. But I will tell you, it is one of the reasons that you're spending more at the grocery store. So trying to get out of those ruts, trying to have a second brand that you're willing to get is going to help. So just to pick on these two brands here, Tide, we will have a decent price on Tide in Walgreens. Starting on Sunday, you'll be able to get it as low as $2.50 a bottle. That's a pretty good price for Tide. We're talking the tiny bottle here. But all the same week in Walgreens as low as 99 cents. So you're still paying over twice the price that you would have paid for the Walgreens, for the all. So in the same store. It's a great example starting this Sunday. So just to, hit that one home a little bit, this is just one example. I know that we all have others. I cannot make you give them up. It's not humanly possible to make you give them up. While we're there, to hit on a few other myths that are out there, house brands versus national brands is a big one. House brands are usually never going to be as cheap as we will get a national brand on sale with a coupon. Now, if you are just wanting to shop the sales, you're just wanting, I'm just going to buy what's on sale and I'm going to stack up. That's all I'm going to do. That's okay. Maybe not having the coupons might win over on some of those house brands, but even then, we're going to get some crazy good prices on national brands. So, for example, cereal. We got General Mills cereal last week at CVS for 77 cents. We see General Mills, Kellogg's around $1.50 or less in Kroger, Publix, Walgreens, Target. Most of these stores following their sales with coupons, less than $1.50 you're not even going to get house brand cereal for less than $1.50. So kind of, you have to trust me there, but I promise you really are going to be grabbing more national brands than you are house brands when you are actually following the sales. Another one is bulk. Everyone feels like if we could just find the biggest package of paper towels, we would have finally found the deal. In reality, that's actually not the case for two reasons. Those bulk products, they don't usually go on sale as large as we see the sales for the smaller products. So, for example, this little guy of Tide, he makes a great example. We'll see stores try to say it's regular prices like $6.99. Well, this is a little tiny bottle of Tide, but we can get this as low as $2.49, and we've basically saved, according to their regular price, almost 60 to 70% off of its regular price. You're not going to walk in and find that 150-ounce bottle of Tide that low. Definitely not with a coupon. So there's no magical coupon that's going to take 70% off of a 150-ounce bottle. We may see $1 off, we may see $2 off of that gigantic bottle, but nothing in comparison to the sales that we see on the smaller products. So I want to stick with the smaller ones, not only for the sales, but also the coupons. So if I have a coupon that says, for example, Scott toilet paper right now, we have a coupon for $1 off any 12 count of Scott toilet paper. Well, I can take that into Walgreens, no deal, no rewards here, just a sale, and I can walk out with Scott toilet paper, 12 roll pack for $2.75. Or I could try to go and buy some 48 count roll. I'm not going to get it anywhere near the same price per roll using that same $1 off coupon. So use your coupon, buy a few 12 count packs, and you have one 48 count pack. But I don't think that buying 4 of those 12 count packs is still going to equal what one 48 count would, even though it's the same number of rolls of toilet paper. So bulk is not always better. The last one, Walmart versus the grocery store. Walmart does not run sales. I need to kind of I feel like shake some people. I don't know what the right word is, just to get people to realize it. Walmart has everyday low prices, yes, and they make us feel like those prices beat other stores. They don't. I encourage you to think about your Walmart prices. If you're a Walmart person, think about your Walmart prices, then go to the item search on Southern Savers and start typing in General Mills cereal, Tide detergent. And if you are able to hit those prices in Walmart, great, but I don't think you are. I don't think that you're going to walk out of Walmart with a box of General Mills cereal for 77 cents or for even $1.29 like we can in Kroger so often. It's just not going to happen. So I don't want you to be stuck in a rut. I'm not saying Walmart doesn't have deals, because they do have some deals that line up, but I wouldn't make it my all the time, this is where I buy my groceries kind of store. And to be honest with you guys, I haven't even shopped in a Walmart in over a year. There's really not a need to go there in my boat. I'm able to get everything that I need following the sales in the grocery store. So I'm not a Walmart girl, but you can probably do okay there. You just actually won't do as good as you would in a grocery store. Oh, and Christy, speaking about buying in bulk, what about meat? I agree, and we're going to go there. We're going to do a whole bit on how to save on meat and produce, but buying in bulk is one of the best ways to do that. She says, I've discussed purchasing half a cow from a local farmer. It's a great way because you're going to pay one price, a flat price per pound on that beef, and they don't make you pay more for a roast or for a steak. And that's actually how beef is sold. So the fact that the grocery store makes you pay more for a porterhouse over a this, over a that, that's not how the grocery store buys it. They pay a flat price per pound for that beef, and then they decide what has more value. Now, obviously, everything has more, different pieces do have more value, but when we can afford it, and when you have the space to hold it, buying the, half or even a quarter, you can go in with 4 people and buy a quarter cow. You still come home with some of those high-end pieces for the same flat price. They do not charge you more for it, which is great, and they'll let you make those decisions. So I usually tell them, I don't want ground beef. I just want steaks and roasts. I can get ground beef cheaper, and that way I have a freezer full of what we will use. Okay. Oh, and Heather, that's awesome. She says, I've opened her eyes on the Walmart thing. She completely agrees. and that she rarely goes there anymore. It's like you've had your little wake-up moment, and I'm glad that you could see that as well. I've had a lot of folks that have tried to argue with me through the years, but if we really sat down and we really compared it, they're not going to win. Okay, to keep us going, if you guys, and I will tell you guys, if I've missed your questions or you had your questions, just shout them out again in the comments, because it is just me. And I'm trying really hard to kind of keep us on track and make sure that I answer them. But there's a lot of questions tonight. You guys are you're just hopping, which is great. Diana, scrolling up now, I see yours. What's my take on online ordering for groceries? So that's a great question. Honestly, so many stores have activated online shopping. I would recommend that you find out your store's policy for online shopping. And personally, because I'm the couponer here, I would recommend it if the store allows coupons. And there are some that do. So Harris Teeter, Lowe's Foods, Kroger, I can do an online pickup order and actually drive up and hand them my coupons. In Kroger, they take the coupons inside, they re-ring your total, and they bring you your new total out. Yeah, now you couponed and you didn't have to even go in the store. It doesn't always work as well as you want it to, because sometimes something's out and they subbed in a brand that you didn't have a coupon for. But normally you're good, or you could tell them no substitutions. Harris Teeter, Lowe's Foods, they also accept coupons. Harris Teeter actually will apply them to your next pickup order, so just be aware of that, but they do apply them, so it's like a little bonus that's waiting on your next pickup order, but they take them. However, some other sides to that, Publix, Food Lion, Winn-Dixie, these stores do not actually run their own pickup system. So Publix, Food Lion, there's a number of stores that have really contracted with Instacart, and Instacart is running their online pickup system, and you cannot use coupons in that situation. You will be able to see the sales. The BOGO sales will still usually be in the system, so I can shop the sales. Keep in mind the prices are a little higher than you will find in the store, so just be warned there, but you won't be able to use coupons. So I'm against those, but I'm all for the ones that do let you use coupons, Diana. So hopefully that helps other people too. Okay, to keep us moving, I want to talk coupons. This is where I've sent my husband a few notes, like, please send somebody, and he didn't. So I'm going to have to pop up for 2 seconds and run to the other side of the room, because I want to at least show you how I organize my coupons. I don't think I've ever had to get up in the middle of a live video, but give me blink. I don't know, small moment here. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, there's always a first, for everything in the world. And honestly, I've been doing live videos now, I think, for over 10 years. That is literally the first time I've ever had to get up. Okay, so coupons. Let's go here for a second. I do want you to get the Sunday paper. There are still coupons in the Sunday paper. Every Wednesday on Southern Savers, I share a list of what is coming in Sunday's paper this coming Sunday. So you can actually head over and you can see that list now if you wanted to. So I'll show you where to quickly find that. It's not Wednesday anymore. But if you come over and you click on Sunday ads, anytime after Wednesday, you will see the insert preview of what is coming. So this is the preview of what we expect. This is going to be a short little week for coupons because it's a holiday weekend. We usually don't see a lot, but just so you know what to expect. So on Sunday, we will have one insert that is a save insert. I mean, it's got a good number of coupons in it, but it is just a little tiny save insert. So not a ton, but we will have up to 3, sometimes 4 inserts in the same paper. So with inserts, obviously there are good weekends and there are even better weekends. And you can make that decision as to how many you want to get. I do have the whole insert schedule of what we expect each week, also that's in this list every week. But with your inserts, there are a few ways that you can organize them. I do not cut my coupons until the minute my shopping list tells me that I need them. So let me just push that one because that is a huge one for me. The idea of keeping one of these guys, it gives me anxiety just to even think about going back here. So I do not recommend this. This is a coupon binder with the coupons that are cut in little baseball card sheets, and they're so organized, but oh, That's just, I don't have the time for that or the patience for that. So if you love this, there's always someone around that loves this. That's fine. Everyone's different, but most of us, we die here. It just doesn't work. If I could get this close enough, you would see all of these expired in 2009. That was a long time ago. I spent a whole weekend moving in with small children climbing all over me because my kids at that point, I think I had a 1-year-old and 2 4-year-olds maybe. Yeah, wanting to do this. I did this for maybe 3 months, and then I got really behind. It takes a good hour and a half on a normal basis to get all the coupons in here. So let's not do that. This is what I do. I keep my coupons in an accordion hanging file, and with this, I have each week together. Whatever came in that Sunday's paper is together in the same file. So that when I pull my shopping list, it will say cut the coupon from SS828, and I will cut whatever that coupon was. I was trying to think of what Sunday was. I'm going to think about my date, 829. It's been a long week, guys. So I will cut whatever was in that insert, whatever my shopping list tells me to cut at the same time. So all the inserts, the P&G, the Smart Source, they're all in that same pocket together, whatever came out in 829 in the back pocket. And I only cut them when the shopping list tells me to cut them. Super, super simple. So how many pockets do you need? You'll need 12. This will hold 3 months worth with 12 pockets, which is perfect because right at the end of that 3 months, you'll come in here. I keep my oldest ones in the front, and you'll pull them out, and there's a quick trick here that you can use, and I'll show it to you. But you'll see very quickly that most of them are not any good anymore. Most of them have fully expired. Roger, you're great. You're exactly right. If you see a binder, don't get behind her. It can be scary. For me, Roger, I'd be in incognito, though, with my little Ziploc bag, so you might be surprised. Okay, so what you can do, I've pulled out the oldest set, and the date is on here. The date's really, really tiny. I was bad this week, and I didn't write. Normally, I write the date really big on the front. This was 5/30. So if you come to Southern Savers, and in the top corner, click on Coupon Database, and you can put in basically the name of the insert. So put in PG, which I can tell you everything in the P&G from 5/30 is gone. But put in PG, oh, come on, buddy. I'm trying to get you to slide up right. 5/30, nothing is. P&Gs are only good for a month. But we also have a save insert, so you can put in save. Absolutely nothing in that one is good anymore either. So I don't have to do anything. If it returns a coupon, so if you did Smart Source, there wasn't a Smart Source that week, but you'll start to see, if I, let's go ahead a couple weeks. So this is 6/13. We're just jumping ahead. You can see even here how few are left. This is 2 weeks from now, what we would be throwing away. There's not a lot there that's even still good in that Smart Source insert. So whatever it returns is what is left, and you'll be set. Okay, so we kind of get an idea. I keep them all here. I only cut them if my shopping list has that item on it, and I will show you what I mean by that as well. So when you come in to the site, you will make your shopping list, and on your shopping list, this is the back end of Southern Savers right now, sorry guys, but it's my way of getting here so you can get to my save list. So this is my Publix list from last week, and at the bottom of the shopping list has a way that it is organized by insert. So you can see the quick cutting guide. Those are exactly what insert had what coupon. And so I can sit there and only cut the coupon that I need from each insert as I go through. So it's perfect for folks that are organizing in this accordion hanging file system, however you pick, that this is going to flow right there with it if you need to. Diana, great question. If I cut a coupon but I don't end up using it, how do I store them? Since I obviously can't put it back in the insert. So how do you know where it is? I love your question. It's like I stuck you in the audience. So this is the other system. I don't know that you need to go even quite this big, but you really just need something little to keep any cut coupons in. This is a insulated lunch bag, really, from Staples, and it has 3 accordion files in it with their tops permanently cut off. Someone made this for me a while back, but it's super easy if you wanted them all, but really you don't even need this many. I would just say 1 little coupon folder, Diana, would be all that you would need so that I can put anything that I printed early, anything that I found in the store, you know, your little tear pads and your little dispensers, they can get organized in here. Anything that I cut and then I didn't use. So I will thumb through this sometimes, you know, before I shop, sometimes in the store really quick. Oh, do I have that coupon? This is all that I bring into the store with me. I don't need to bring in this big hanging thing. I'm not going to cut coupons in the middle of the store. If I didn't cut them, I didn't even know about the deal. So it's not going to happen. So this is what I would recommend, just something little to keep any extra coupons that you had. Doesn't have to be this big. I just have that because it's there. It already existed, and I might as well just use what I have. That and those things already had their tops cut off, so it'd be really hard to hold on to that if it wasn't in a bag. But you get the idea. And hopefully that helps you to kind of get some ideas of where to. And Roger, you should task your wife with this. I mean, honestly, if my family of 7 can eat on $100 a week, you know, even if you didn't need to coupon, just thinking about that extra money that you're saving for other things, it's pretty magical for retirement too. Okay, so to keep us moving, I do want you to get those inserts. I also, no one asked, and I say that, my Facebook folks, I forget that I have to keep tabs on a separate tab for those of you that are in on the event. Okay, I think I haven't missed anybody over there, which is good. So one question that no one has asked is how many inserts, and that is kind of a big one. You'll notice actually when I pulled these out that I have a few. So I order my inserts from SundayCouponInserts.com. You don't have to, but the bigger the city, the more coupons are in that city's paper. So just to warn you, if you're getting coupons from a little tiny area, you are missing out. There are coupons in those bigger areas that you're not getting. And you'll quickly learn what your insert has and what your insert doesn't have, but just so you can kind of get the idea. So I order inserts from a different city than our local city. And our local city is not horrible, but we live out in the country. And so some Sundays it's there and some Sundays it's not there. And I got tired of not knowing. So I have a standing order for 4, meaning that I'm going to get 4 of whatever was in the paper. So 4 of these and 4 of these. That's a lot. You don't need that many. There are 7 of us in this house. So really I would recommend that you need 2. Whether that's your local paper, whether you're ordering them online, I would encourage you to get 2 for a few reasons. You're getting enough of something to last you until it's back on sale, and that's usually 6 weeks worth, which is usually 2 or 3 of an item. But there are also going to be sales where the best deal is to buy more than 1. So here's an upcoming example. Next week in Walgreens, I just finished the drugstores, guys, so it's like top on my brain. But next week in Walgreens, they will have Crest and Oral-B products on sale, $3 a piece. You need to buy 3 of them. That's the deal. Buy 3 of them and get back a $5 reward. So that means pay $9 for Crest and Oral-B products. But not really, because we have coupons. So if you head and you look in your P&G inserts, you will find, if I turn to the right page, they're not making it easy for me to find them here, that we have $2 off Crest and Oral-B coupons in our inserts from just this past weekend. So grab your inserts, grab your $2 coupons. You're right there. I went right past them. So we have $2 off 1 toothpaste and $2 off 1 Oral-B, right? If I have 2 inserts, follow me on the math. You're going to grab 3 products. I don't care. Grab 2 toothbrushes and 1 toothpaste. Use 2 toothbrush coupons and 1 toothpaste coupon. That's $6 in coupons. You're paying $9 for the products in Walgreens. They're $3 a piece. $6 in coupons. So total due $3, and Walgreens is going to give you back a $5 reward. You just made $2 to buy 2 toothbrushes and a toothpaste, or the other way around. Yeah, get 2 inserts. You couldn't do that if you didn't have 2 inserts. So that, it may seem overkill, but they really do come in handy. So at least 2. Give me a little sneak peek on your Walgreens deal since it's on the top of my head. Oh, and yes, so they're still available, SundayCouponInserts.com. And when you pull up their website, Diana, sometimes they'll say that they're sold out because they do not put up the ability to order more until they have more inserts. So a lot of times the inserts for next week, you actually won't be able to order them until closer to when they would actually mail. They tend to mail their inserts on Thursdays. So if I went and I checked my email, I probably have a shipping notification, and I usually get them in my mailbox on Saturdays here lately. No complaints. That's Saturday before it comes out in Sunday's paper. So pretty sweet. You've got an early heads up on those. That's just one option. And you can totally get your local paper too, see how it's fitting for you. Make sure that you are using them before you dive in and you get an order. For me, I've ordered from them now for over 4 years, so I'm pretty content with it. And the next question everyone asks is, does this actually save money? No. Ordering your inserts online, it's the same price as if I went and bought 4 Sunday papers here in town. Actually, it's now football season, so it does save me money during football season because our local paper, for some reason, costs $1 more during football season than it does outside of football season, and I don't even root for the local team. So I'm happy during football season. Outside of football season, it's the same price. So you're not finding like cutting a corner there by ordering inserts. You're just getting bigger inserts. The other thing you're getting is these. I can't say that we all get them, but if you open up your P&G inserts from this past Sunday, I don't know that you actually have those coupons. Most people don't get the Tides anymore, but lately when I order my Sunday coupon insert ones do have the Tides. So that's exciting. Doesn't always happen, but they do most of the time have those Tide coupons. Okay, to move on, other coupons that are out there, just to give you a glimpse. These aren't the only ones for sure. Oh, keep hitting the wrong button. So some other places to look. There's obviously the coupon database that I just showed you to look for expired coupons. It has thousands of coupons in it, printables, mobiles, digital coupons in stores. Also check that brand's Facebook page. They do release coupons to their Facebook page, and sign up for their email newsletters. So one great one to get you started with is Kellogg's. Kellogg's wins on email coupons. They probably will send you email coupons every week, if not every other week. So go to kellogg'sfamilyrewards.com if you have not already and sign up for those. It'll be $1 off to any Kellogg cereal, $1 off to any Keebler cookies, or sorry, not Keebler cookies, they don't own them anymore, Keebler crackers, $1 off to Pringles, some fun coupons that you will end up using if you like Kellogg's products. So that's an easy one to sign up for. And the last one, as an easy way to find coupons, is to call the brand. So I'm looking around, and we actually cleaned up all of my show and tell items that were up here this past weekend. But it doesn't matter the product that you pick up. Every product, and I don't know if I can get in exactly on this one, but right above that barcode is a phone number. Every product in the grocery store has a phone number on the back of it. So if you have a product that you absolutely love and you're not finding coupons for it, call them. They only really speak one language. So you're going to say, hey, I love your product. Can you send me coupons? Yeah, they have them. You can even call them and say, I hate your product, and they will send you coupons. It's what they do. So just call them, and you will be surprised at their response. It never hurts. I don't mean like sit in your pantry for 4 hours calling everybody, but a few at a time if you really want some more coupons. That would be the way to go. Oh, and Christy, how do you get the inserts for other cities? So with Sunday coupon inserts, you're just going to get sent what they have. There's not a way that you select those cities. They pretty much get them from the same cities every week. See, and it says on the side where they're from. These are from, I'm almost to the point of needing reading glasses. Annapolis. So these are from the Maryland area, and a whole bunch of little tiny towns that I don't recognize, but Annapolis and Baltimore area for my save inserts. I'm not sure where the P&Gs come from. They kind of find them or get them in other places. So, okay, but you're not able to select that on their site. Okay, let's move to digital and digital coupons, which digital coupons is a huge way that everything has gone. And in terms of inserts is one of the reasons why you don't need 47 inserts either, because every store has digital coupons. So I still have Publix pulled up. I'm not, again, every store, every grocery store has digital coupons. So this isn't Publix only. It's just that the website's already here, so it's easy to pull up for you guys. But the way that these work, no matter the store you're in, is that you are going to create an account online. You're going to link in your store card if it's a store that has a card. In Publix, you're linking in your phone number. Dollar General, Family Dollar, you're going to use your phone number. Once I am logged in, I am just going to click the button, and it is going to load that coupon. So this just changed from green to gray, meaning it's loaded to my account. And now if I go into the store and I buy those, that's going to come off automatically at the register. All I have to do is enter my phone number at checkout, and anything that I have saved will automatically be matched up with what I've purchased. If I didn't purchase it, it just hangs on my card until it expires. This particular coupon doesn't expire until 10/28, though I would recommend, since we're here, I would recommend you use it this week. These are actually buy one, get one this week in Publix. So depending on your store's price, $1 off 2, you're going to end up getting 2 of them for about 80 cents a piece, which is kind of a fun price for craisins. So a lot of these things are buy one, get one this week. But you can save any of these that you want. I could save all of them if I wanted to. They will not come off until you purchase the items, or they'll go away when they expire. So for instance, if I saved this Boursin cheese, it expires on 9/5, it would be in my account, but come 9/6, it goes away. So it's not gonna, it's not hanging around. You don't have to clean up the house ever. They clean up themselves, but hopefully you'll remember to use them. These are also gonna be matched in on your shopping list. So when you go to, and you make a shopping list on Southern Savers, any that have a store digital coupon with them will show up right there for you to be able to use your digital coupon on those items. So load any that you can. We try to cover the digital coupons for all the stores that we have a list for on the site. So hopefully that's going to help you not miss your digital coupons. They're going to be right there on your shopping list, so you'll remember to use them. Now here's the big warning for these coupons. They are manufacturer coupons. And this confuses folks when they first get started because they're like, but I went to Publix's site and I loaded them. No, you loaded them, yes, but this right here is a General Mills manufacturer's coupon. So if I came to my inserts and I cut a coupon for General Mills cereal, I cannot use these together on the same 2 products. I could buy 4. I have a coupon for $1 off 2 digital, and I have a coupon for $1 off 2 that's an insert coupon. Perfect, buy 4. But I can't use them on the same 2 products because that's a cardinal rule of couponing. You only get 1 manufacturer's coupon that applies to 1 item if it's a $1 off 1, or 2 items if it's a $1 off 2. You get the idea, but only 1 manufacturer's coupon. The other question that I get is, can I use these at other stores? No, there's no physical way that you could. These are only inside that store's computer system. So these are Publix. If I load Kroger digitals to my Kroger card, they're only going to work at Kroger. But that's actually a plus, because if we went from this website to Kroger's website and we pulled up Kroger's digital coupons right now, you would actually see almost mirror images. Actually, Kroger has way more than Publix does. But you would see, oh, there's another General Mills coupon and another Yoplait coupon. And so that's kind of nice. So if you really did shop multiple stores, I don't, but if you did, you actually have like a set of coupons for each of those stores if you were trying to get those deals. So for me, if I shop Publix and I shop Walgreens or CVS, I've got those digital coupons, and a lot of times there are duplicates across those stores. That's fine. Use the Publix one in Publix and use the Walgreens one in Walgreens, and you just have an extra set of coupons, which is pretty sweet. So that's the fun part of digitals, but just the warning that they are manufacturer's coupons so that you're not using them the way we shouldn't be using them. Okay, and Shelly, if you've got a question, ask away. I may have missed it, but anytime that you have a question, this is actually a full coupon workshop, and I sent it to the main Southern Savers page as well as YouTube and everywhere else. But it's a full-on everything that I can to get you started, but feel free to ask any questions if you've got them. Okay, let's talk mobile apps. And guys, I have been struggling. I did a workshop on Saturday morning too, and I cannot for the life of me right now get my phone. Everything's updated recently, thanks Apple. And so my phone will not talk to my computer so that I could show this to you in a nice and dignified manner. It feels like we have to go super old school, and I tried for quite a while. So mobile app wise, I'm just going to start here. These are the main apps that I recommend. Ibotta, Checkout 51, Fetch Rewards, Get Upside, but those main top three are the three that I use for couponing the most. I'm going to show you a list from the PowerPoint too, so hopefully that'll help you. Ibotta, Checkout 51, Fetch, Shopkick, Swagbucks, Aisle, those are all the new ones. Now Shopkicks has been around for a while, and I know a lot of folks like them. I have not had a really lovely experience through the years with Shopkicks, so it's hard for me to pick them back up because I'm still stuck in all the issues they used to have a long time ago. But Swagbucks, Aisle, those are two of the new ones. I've actually plugged in a few Swagbucks deals into the list this week that match in. So let's talk about how these work, because this is huge. This is, in a sense, where couponing has gone in the last 4 to 5 years, and even more so, and I have no doubt will continue on. So in general, the gist between all of these is the same. You are going to go into the store, you're going to buy items, hopefully that are on sale. You can use coupons on those items in the store. And you're going to come home and submit your receipt to different mobile apps. I really want you to view it like a mail-in rebate, because I'm not seeing any of this discount in the store. Instead, I am getting this discount off once I get home. So I come home and I pull up Ibotta. Let's say I went to Publix or Kroger. Some of these stores, you won't even have to do this. Some of them are directly linked, but not all. So let's say you went to Kroger. We've been giving a lot of Publix examples here. I can click on Kroger. I can see all the offers that are currently in Kroger. The only thing I must do is load the offer before I can submit my receipt. So right now we have this $2 off on Pepsi Mango. I recommend you use this, guys. It makes them like a penny in numerous stores. This is not, I'm under Kroger, but it's not only good at Kroger. So we can swipe up and we can see all the stores that you can use this Pepsi Mango at. It's a long list. So even though I'm looking at it because I clicked on Kroger, doesn't mean I can only use it at Kroger. I do have to actually click this little plus sign right there. So I'm going to click it and it'll turn to a check mark, and that is now loaded. So if I submit a receipt that has Pepsi Mango on it, I will get back $2 on that offer. And it says right there next to that hot pink little square that I can buy 3 of them. So if I buy 3 Pepsi Mangoes, I would get back $6 into my Ibotta account as long as I purchased it at one of those long list of participating stores. So there are hundreds of offers inside of Ibotta. I mean, hundreds. My poor mother tries to keep up with them every week. And you will see a lot of them overlap. So here, for example, we just saw a Yoplait yogurt Publix digital coupon. Well, we have a Yoplait yogurt Ibotta offer, 75 cents off any one, limit 5. This actually expires tomorrow. But if you wanted to pair the two together, you could. I actually already redeemed this, so I don't know about you guys, but this guy's back in my account. But you could go to the store. I could use a paper coupon on this and an Ibotta. That's fine. It's just icing on the cake, extra savings back on that product. So it makes that super easy. Now, how do I get my money back? This is everyone's biggest question. So I come home and I'm going to submit a picture of my receipt. And I clicked on Kroger just to load items, but the easy way is at the bottom of the screen, you see the word redeem. So you're going to click on the redeem button, and it is going to bring up really a whole list of stores. You're going to tell it where you went. So let's say we went to Kroger again. I clicked on the Kroger, and it's going to bring up a way for me to scan a picture of my receipt. So if I had a receipt, I would hold it down here. I don't know if you can see, but there are little yellow lines on the edges. And if we had a receipt and we lined them up perfectly, and I don't know how well I could do here with you guys, but it's so wonderful when I can have my phone on the screen and you can see it. But if I get the receipt on there right, yeah, there's no way I can do that. It's so backwards. But if you get your receipt on there right, those little yellow lines will turn green. So it's not super specific, but I will show you. I will do one of these just so you can kind of see one of the things it'll do. If you can't get your whole receipt on there, that's A-okay. So let's take one little picture here. Okay, and so then at the bottom it says long receipt. Do you want to add a section? Click yes. So you'll just keep going all the way through. It'll line up where it cut you off so that you can kind of try to line up the next picture. I'm going to X out. It doesn't really want my CVS receipt from a few weeks ago, but you get the idea. I'm going to take a picture of my receipt. It's going to scan it, decide what you purchased. It may miss a few things, so you'll go back and say, nope, I bought this too. Don't miss this one. All that matters is that you have clicked the plus sign next to the products that you want to redeem before you take the picture of the receipt. Make sure you've done that part, because if you have not loaded them and you go to take the picture of your receipt, it will not count those items in. And that's kind of a bummer, because then you have to cancel out all your pictures, go back and make sure you've activated that offer, and you're going to kick yourself. So don't do that. So lots of offers there just by taking pictures of your receipt when you get home. There are some stores that are even easier. So Lowe's Foods, Harris Teeter, Target, these are directly linked. And you'll see in the top when you log in, it'll say at the top that your account has been linked. So as long as I pay with my Target account when I check out, and I'll show you that one in a second, anything that I buy, Target's going to tell them that I bought it, and they are going to automatically apply that into my Ibotta account. So super, super simple. I don't have to do any work. I just have to unlock them still. But then Target's going to tell them I bought them, and I'm done. So as long as I unlocked them. Now, an easy way to do this, again, I just cleaned up here. I didn't really think through this when we took all the things away. But an easy way to do this, on the top up there in the search bar, you see a little box that looks like a little tiny barcode. We're going to click on that little tiny barcode over here, right over there, that little tiny barcode right there. And that has a barcode scanner. Use that. This makes it so much more simple. Now, there aren't any Tide offers, but it's the only little bottle that I have up here. So I can scan that and it'll say no offers found, but here are some other ones, and it's pulled in lots of other detergents. So use this in the store. It is a super simple way to make sure that you don't miss an offer. You can scan the barcode, it'll pull up the offer, you can click the plus sign, they've all been loaded. So I just sit there and I scan everything, and then you're ready to submit your receipt. So super, super easy, and you're set to go. So with these, how do I get my money back? That's everyone's question. Every mobile app is a little different, and what I'm telling you here is for Ibotta, but they all kind of work the same way. So with each of these, you're going to end up taking a picture of your receipt and uploading it to that particular app. But with Ibotta, they're all a little different. You're going to click on account, and then once you click on account, you're going to click on withdraw earnings, and you need to have at least $20 set up. So for right now, I can totally withdraw. I have $49.52, and I can get that money out. So super, super simple. It's not liking my Wi-Fi right now, but and you can get that out through gift cards, through PayPal, Venmo. They also direct link, it looks like, with Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and Chase if you want them to go straight into your bank account. I usually just use PayPal. Super easy. So whatever works for you. How long am I in the store scanning products? I feel like I'm in there for hours. So honestly, for me, I literally only scan the products that go in my buggy. I don't just walk up and down aisles scanning products, because most of these are already matched in on my shopping list. So if there is an Ibotta offer or a different offer that pairs in, that would be on the shopping list. So this is a Fetch Rewards offer. This is my shopping list from last week, but these are all Ibotta offers. So I know that this is buy one, get one. I know that there's an Ibotta offer. So I'll grab these off the shelf and quickly scan their barcodes just so I can load them, but I'm not having to go hunting for them. So this was another Ibotta offer. A lot of these had Ibottas this particular week as I was shopping. But that tends to save me a lot of time in the store, just following what the shopping list told me to grab, but not a lot of extra time. That's my goal, is to be as quick as possible as I can going through the store. So that was Ibotta. Just to hit on a few others. Checkout 51 is almost identical to Ibotta. You don't have to add things. You can just take your picture of your receipt. It'll consider any offer as being available for you. Fetch is also that way. So with Fetch, I just take a picture of my receipt and any offer is available. But with Fetch, I want you to get in the habit of taking any picture. So you may not have purchased these participating items in Fetch. They actually don't have a long list. You may not have purchased one of these participating items, but you may actually still end up earning a reward. So Fetch Rewards, it's also, they're kind of data mining your receipt a little bit, so you do need to kind of know that. You're earning from various products too, but you're also earning because you purchased things like a few points here because you purchased Kellogg's, and a few points here because you purchased Kimberly-Clark products. because they work with those brands individually. So just so you kind of see the differences there. Still going to take pictures of your receipt. And with Fetch, they're the only app that works on a point system. So instead of earning $1 back or earning $2 back, you earn 100 points. Or this one right there is 1,000 points. So 1,000 points equals $1. So I know that looks really huge, but 1,000 points equals $1. 100 points would be like 10 cents. So just so you kind of know what your point ratio is with Fetch. I still like it. For me, we grabbed ice cream cakes last week that were 100% back on Fetch, just completely free. My kids absolutely loved it. Anytime mom brings home ice cream cakes, that's a good day. And free ice cream cakes, even better. So the apps do earn you some money back and get you some fun freebies that you weren't expecting. So I would recommend them. If you're new, I know that's already kind of overwhelming. So I would recommend that you pick one. Don't sit there and try to keep up with all of these at the same time. You'll fall apart. So one app as you get going, and then as you get a little bit better, trying a couple others. Okay, so Shelly, I see your questions. To answer those really quick, I've been trying to coupon at CVS, but I think I'm doing it wrong. I tried twice to do the spend 40 and get 15. I spent more than 40 and used coupons. And the cashier said I had to spend 40 after coupons. No, the cashiers always say that, Shelly. The self-checkout won't accept printables. So the printables shouldn't pair into it, Shelly. The cashiers in CVS always do try to use that excuse that it needs to be before coupons. That's not the case. If you're not getting that total right and it's not generating the reward, more than likely you didn't purchase all of the items for the deal. So what you can do is look on the bottom of your CVS receipt and you'll see amount needed to earn reward and see how much you're off. Odds are some of the things that you grabbed you thought were part of the deal and they weren't part of the deal. And this week I know there's been a lot of confusion over what is part of the deal because they made it seem like it was the entire beauty section, but it wasn't the entire beauty section. So that is probably where the issue is on that particular deal. Those deals are always a $40 purchase or $45 purchase, whatever the deal might be asking for, is before any coupons have been applied. So you are good to use coupons on those deals in CVS for sure. What app is the easiest to use for a newbie? Hands down, it is Ibotta, because there are so many offers in that app. It makes you feel like your time there is much more fruitful versus only having like one offer here, a couple offers in another one. And the other reason for that, I'm not sure the stores that you're in, but if you are in a Target, a Lowe's Foods, a store that is direct linked, it can't get any easier. You don't have to do any work. You don't even have to take a picture of your receipt when you're done. So even if you start using Ibotta just in Target and trying that one out so you don't have to do the work, then it would be an easy way to handle it. And Nadine, I have not tried the Pepsi Mango. I saw it pair into deals today and pondered it. We're actually doing keto right now, so I am not planning on buying those because soda is really, I lose all willpower. And definitely, I told my husband this earlier today, if there was a cherry Coke in this house, I'm done. I'm like blue keto just to drink that cold cherry Coke. So I don't have any in our house, and I will not be using the Pepsi Mango deal. You can have mine in the sense that I won't use another one out of the system, but I have not tried it. So I can't tell you whether or not it's any good. We are kind of a Coca-Cola fan, though, Nadine, so that would, I don't know. It's like you're going to the dark side by going to Pepsi, but I know in the South we all have loyalties, so we all have soda loyalties as well. Okay. To kind of keep us moving, if you've got questions on mobile apps, I'll gladly stop and come back to them, but I don't want us to get bogged down either. And Karen, yes. So Karen says, I love the barcode scanner on Ibotta because she knows she's buying exactly the right thing. Amen. That is a number one reason to use it in the store. And really the number two reason on the barcode scanner too, guys, and I should have mentioned this. So before I move on, is for you to realize that just because you save that amazing $2 Pepsi Mango offer doesn't mean that it's yours. I've saved it, yes, but it isn't really mine. And if all of you guys go tomorrow and buy 1 cent Pepsi Mango, there's a number of deals. Use the item search. There's a number of deals that are out there. It's going to go really, really quickly. So that's another reason to use your barcode scanner in the store, scan your Pepsi Mango, because then you know, is the offer even still there? Because would I buy it without the $2 deal? Definitely not. But I'm not a Pepsi girl. So, it's up to you, but this lets you know that the offer was still there. So using that barcode scanner, making sure whether you've saved it or not, is the offer still there before I put it in my cart? Yes, then great. I'm going to grab this item. So just like Karen said, you're making sure you grabbed the right item, but you're also making sure that the deal is still there, because no offer is like permanently saved in your account. It is when you use it like a Publix digital coupon or a Kroger digital coupon. You can save any of those. They are yours until they expire. But in mobile app world, that is not the case. So just so we're aware. Yes, you're right, John. So Fetch is another one that I do not have to load. There's no way to load an offer in Fetch. It just lets you look at the offers, but there's no plus sign or any way to save offers in Fetch. You can click to see more if you wanted to, but there's no way to actually save that offer. So in Fetch, you just take a picture of your receipt and it will automatically apply them. Okay. So to keep us going, and Shanna is mentioning too, she was regularly using apps, but to watch out that Checkout 51, if you don't regularly use it after a few months, that they start to charge you. Basically, they take money away for a dormant account. And they don't all do that. Checkout 51 does have that in their policy. If you're redeeming offers, usually though, within every 3 months, you're usually fine. So don't panic on Checkout 51, but I would recommend with Checkout 51 in particular, as Shanna is mentioning, that when you hit the $20, just go ahead and cash out. So we're not hanging around with money in our account. Then they can't take it back from us. Ibotta does not do that. I tend to leave my Ibotta there actually and cash out every few months, but not that regularly. So you guys saw earlier I have $49 in there, and I probably actually where we are now, I will probably keep it in there until Christmas time. And then I'll cash out at Christmas time and have kind of a little Christmas slush fund of things that we've saved up for, money that we have for extra presents that, in a way you weren't really expecting. It's kind of a fun way to do for cash back. And Shelly's chiming in, Nadine, and saying Pepsi Mango is definitely an acquired taste. It was a miss for her, but she doesn't drink soda on a regular basis. Oh, and that Ibotta charges you too. So I've not ever been dormant with these guys. So it's good to know that for y'all, if y'all are seeing that, if you've gone dormant, to have money taken out of my account. Never had that issue. Okay, so a few more things that I want to hit on, and the biggest being some actual ways to help you save some more here. These are expired. I just found them in this pile up here, but they make for a good example. So if we go to a store that regularly gives us store coupons, the first thing you want to do when you find store coupons, these are Publix store coupons, is go on the hunt for manufacturers' coupons that go with these. So Publix, Food Lion, Walgreens, trying to think of all the stores, CVS, regularly give us store coupons. These guys, I know their store coupons, there's no barcode on them. Publix doesn't put barcodes on their store coupons. Other stores, I'll know that it's a barcode, that it's a store coupon because of the barcode. So let's see, I'm just going to pull these that are sitting right here too, just as an example for you guys. So this guy right here, you see that barcode is a double layer barcode. Store coupons do not ever have a barcode that looks like that. Store coupons are still running kind of on the old school barcode system. I'm trying to see if in my random pile of things I have an example, but I don't. That actually has a barcode, but store barcodes never have a double layer data bar. They're just old school looking. If I have a store coupon, the first thing I want to do is go on the hunt for a manufacturer's coupon to use with it. So I'm actually going to show you this one, and I thought about changing it, but I really don't need to. This is an old screenshot from January, but this exact Publix store coupon is available right now in the Publix flyer, and it makes for a good example this week. We have a $3 off Advil Children's printable coupon that came out on Sunday. I don't actually know if the printable is still there, but you also have a $2 off that's available in your inserts, and you have a $2 store coupon. Well, in my Publix, the regular price for Children's Advil is $5.99. So using the $3 printable and the $2 store coupon, which is this guy that you can cut or print from the flyer off of Publix's website, That's $5 off of one box that costs $5.99. So you now have children's Advil for 99 cents. Pretty sweet deal. So we see this not just Publix, Walgreens, CVS, Target. There's a number of stores that regularly give us store coupons, and they do make for great deals when we pair in manufacturer's coupons. So always go on the hunt for those. It does make for the best deal possible. Another one, just a tip here to help you save more, is price matching. No grocery store matches another grocery store's price, really, except for Target. Target will price match your other grocery ads. Just keep in mind that I cannot use a Target coupon on top of a price match. So I need to pick. If I had a Target Circle offer and I had a price match, I have to pick which one I want. But I can't use both. Honestly, grocery-wise, you wouldn't really want to price match groceries in Target, but this would be a great way to save on DVDs, books, games, other things in the store that are sold nationwide or sold online. Target will price match Amazon. Staples, Best Buy, they'll price match Amazon as well. So you can head into the store and price match items in the store. So just a plug here for the Southern Savers app. If you have not grabbed it, it's really just the website in mobile form. But one of the features that is exclusively on the app in the bottom center there for Apple folks, or it's in the top upper corner for Android folks, is a barcode scanner. And in the store, you can scan items. Again, all I have is my handy dandy Tide here. But you can scan items. Don't scan grocery items, even though I just scanned Tide. But it will return how much those items are online. So if you're walking through the store and you find a book or you find a DVD, scan the barcode, and you could walk straight up to customer service and say, hey, I want to get this DVD. It is $7.99 on Amazon and it's $12.99 in here. You're going to get the Amazon price. Now they have their own device that they have to look up the price. They won't just trust your phone, but use the phone throughout the store to find the deals and then go up to customer service and get the deal right then. And guys, this one is going to be huge this Christmas because shipping delays, it's only the beginning of the issues. We kind of saw this a little bit last year, but I actually expect it to be even worse on anything that would be an overseas shipment for sure. But it's going to be a little bit of a nightmare. So I wouldn't hold off. I would not be a procrastinator on your Christmas shopping. But if you are, price matching in the store, it's going to be the way to go. Okay. One other one is competitor coupons. We do have grocery stores that will accept competitors. So Publix, Lowe's Foods, Harris Teeter, they will accept other stores' coupons. So if I got coupons in the mail from, Kroger, I could use those Kroger coupons in Publix. I can use my Publix coupons that I was just showing you here in Lowe's Foods. I can take these to another store. Why would I want to do that? Well, Publix is smart, and they know that they've given you a store coupon for those items, so they don't usually put them on sale. But the other stores may. And so I can walk in and I can still use that Publix coupon along with a manufacturer's coupon because they're always going to get reimbursed for the manufacturer's coupon. There's no reason for them to not allow you to stack these at this point. They're taking the competitor to get your business. They're always getting reimbursed from that second coupon. So you can always stack your store and your manufacturer, even as a competitor, in another store. And it does make for some pretty fun deals. So just to use those, that's just a small list. You may not have a Lowe's Foods, a Harris Teeter, or Publix. It never hurts to ask your store, hey, I have a coupon from so-and-so down the road. Can I use it here? And you will find that a lot of them say yes. And you know what, guys? This is the second time I've done this now. I keep forgetting to pull this slide up and edit it. Food Lion also accepts competitor coupons now. So go Food Lion for adding to their game a little bit. So that's another example, though, of it never hurts to ask because you might be surprised. You might have another one to add to your list, not realizing at all that you had another store that would take them. So just an easy way to save a little bit more while you're in the store. Okay, let's hit produce and meat. Let's kind of back out of grocery land for a second. We kind of hit on some meat already, but just in general, produce, they kind of follow the same trends here, but I do want you to buy in bulk. I want you to stick with what's in season. I want you to try to get things in your freezer. You may not have a huge freezer, I get that, but try. This is a great weekend, by the way, to maybe get a little tiny chest freezer. But Labor Day weekend is one of the best weekends for appliance deals. So if you're holding out or you're needing anything, you don't even have to wait for the weekend. You can actually already shop. All the sales have already started. So if you do want something, at least look right now. But with produce, getting out of the grocery store, shopping local, and buying in bulk. I don't mean the little tiny basket of tomatoes at the roadside stand. I mean the box of tomatoes. Buying in bulk, splitting this up with people is by far the cheapest way to do this. So we are part of a produce co-op. Our co-op meets twice a month. We literally bring a laundry basket, and with our laundry basket, it will be full of, absolutely full of produce. So I actually think that I have some pictures that I can show you guys. But we will pay $25 every time we want to participate in our particular co-op. You don't have to participate. It's up to you. But with Produce Co-op, when I do participate, I come home with probably 50 or 60 pounds of produce, and I can't even begin to touch that in a grocery store. So, just so you kind of realize the savings that you will have, here we go, with a Produce Co-op. So these are all of our pictures. So we come, and these are obviously from the winter, we're all wearing heavy coats. We line up our laundry baskets. We've all paid our $25, pooled our money, and then some folks that do all the buying have gone and they've bought everything in bulk in huge boxes. So we're splitting up those boxes amongst everybody. We may come home with 5 or 6 ears of corn. We each get a few apples and oranges. Just to kind of zoom in there, you can see a bag of grapefruit that week. Literally 20 or so different items for $25. This is the perk of a produce co-op. It's super easy to start this yourself. Here's a finished basket. These are laundry baskets, guys. You cannot go into any grocery store in town and walk out with a laundry basket full of fresh produce for $25. This is the perk of finding a produce co-op. So this one, I live in the Columbia, South Carolina area. This one is near the Federal Farmers Market that's on the south side of town. So if you happen to be in my neck of the woods, you should join. Just hands down, you should join. And if you want, you can send me a Facebook message for my folks on Facebook. YouTubers, I will stick in, it's a Facebook group that we work through, but I'll try to find the link and stick it in below the video when we're done on YouTube, or you can send me an email, jenny@southernsavers.com. You're welcome to join. Anyone can. It's just a community co-op. I do not run this. I'm just a happy participant for like the last, 8 years or so. And there's a good group of us. It's a very unique mix, but a sweet group of people every week. So what can you do in your area? Maybe you are not in my area. This is actually super easy to start yourself. You are your own co-op just with 5 or 6 people. You can easily split a box of something. So even if you went once a month and you each got a different vegetable and you split them with folks, that would still get your freezer pretty stocked with some fresh produce at really great prices. Now, to give you an idea of prices, I have a shortened URL that I would recommend you go to. And I can't see what I'm typing here. So this one, I'm going to put it in on the chat for you guys as best I can. I don't know if my folks that are directly on Facebook, if you'll see the chat that is in the group, but it's so.svrs.me/market. So there you go. Sorry, you guys, you have to watch me put it in somewhere else. so.svrs.market. And so this is a federal market report, and it is the market report of what was at my farmer's market, which is a federal market here in Columbia. There's only, I think, 19 federal markets in the U.S., so for most of you, this possibly is the closest market. There's one in Miami, one in Columbia, South Carolina, one in Atlanta, Georgia, one in Missouri. So we're getting pretty spread out at that point. It doesn't mean you're going to all be able to come here and shop, but what it does show you is what the current price was at our market and what's in season. If it isn't on the list, it isn't at the market. So this is showing you what is currently at the federal market. Some of these are not local. So when you look at the pictures that I was showing you and you saw, like, we get broccoli, that no one grows broccoli in South Carolina. These are coming from all over the place because this federal market, that's where your grocery stores are shopping from. So you're literally purchasing at their price. So to give you an example here, my favorite is always green bell peppers. So let me see if bell peppers are on our list. There we are. Bell peppers. So in a 1 1/9 bushel carton, and literally, guys, I don't know how big I can get this for y'all to see. This is our bell peppers right here. 15 to 18 bucks. Do you know how many bell peppers are in that box? Like 80. 80 green bell peppers for 15 to 18 bucks. Then think about how much they sell them for in the grocery store. That's insane. Insane price. Now, do you need 80 bell peppers? No, I know that you don't need 80 bell peppers. But again, if I was getting with a group of other people, we could split these up. You could dice them up and put them in your freezer. They would be great. You'd be set for any recipe that called for bell peppers for, 6 months, a year, I don't know. But you paid next to nothing to split that box with 5 other people. That would be $3 a piece for an insane amount of bell peppers, where you could get like 1, maybe 2 bell peppers for $3 in the grocery store. So that's just one example, but so many that fit into that same things. 50 pounds of onions here, so a lot of onions for $15. Again, if we split that up, that would be 10 pounds a piece for $3. The prices cream the grocery store prices. Now, I'm giving you examples of splitting with 5 people, but I bet even if you had no co-op in your area, if you put a little effort together, you could easily find 10. In our area, what happened was we started with a small group, and it just grew and grew and grew. And so a lot of times when we have co-op, there's 40 or 50 baskets. So you imagine how that money can be split up and spread at that point at $25 a piece, how much we can all get when we've got that much money that can be pooled together. So a co-op is magical. There are lots of them that exist. So Google the name of your city and the word co-op, produce co-op. You will find a lot of things that are out there. The other thing that you can Google is the name of your city and CSA farm. So a CSA farm, and I'll pull this back up because it has those names on there too, but a CSA farm, it stands for Community Supported Agriculture, and these are basically farms that sell you a share, and you get a basket every week of what is in season at that farm. Now, the downside is that most of these do not operate during the winter, so you're right at the end of growing season. Not the best time to sign up for one, obviously, but it could be something you did next spring if you really wanted to try it. The other option, obviously, would be to go directly to a farm if you had a farm that did let you buy from them, and you would get some great prices too. So again, those 2 websites, the so.svrs.me/market, that's that report I just showed you. Anyone can use it. It updates every single day. So if you're going to your local farmer's market, just as an example to show you this report again, you're heading to your local farmer's market. This helps you too because you know that that is the price at the federal market. So if I'm heading to a little tiny local farmer's market, I'm really buying from one of 2 people. I'm buying from a farmer who chose not to go to the federal market, or I'm buying from a reseller. And more often than not, that's the case. You're buying from someone who did go to a larger market, bought a bunch, and is now reselling at a local market to you. And so if I'm buying from a reseller, pull this report. You know what they paid that day for the produce. So this can be a bit of a haggling situation. We don't like to haggle, but you know the right price for those items. So please bookmark it, pull the report. I just basically give it a shortened URL because this URL up here is kind of a long URL. It's a usda.gov/reports/this, don't worry about that. So hold on to this little so.svrs.me/market, and it will be magical. The other one that's right here is localharvest.org. So I'll pull this up and I'll try to put it in on the YouTube side for you guys too, so that y'all can have that So Savers link for you. Give me just a second. Sorry, guys. Gotta wait for things to load. There we go. SoSavers.me/market. So that will take you directly to that link, Shelly. Okay. So that's produce. I want you to get it in the freezer as much as you can. We basically have like half of a freezer that is just vegetables and half a freezer that is just meat in terms of stocking up. And yes, you're right. So John is saying there will be some markup on that reseller. Yes. And keep in mind, in a sense, there should be some markup on that reseller. They drove and bought it in bulk wherever that farm was, and they're now selling it to you. So, I'm not going to walk in and say, I want those 50 pounds of onions for $15. But I may say, hey, how about 20? I'm going to give you, you're going to make $5 on that bag. but you at least know a reasonable amount on that item. I wouldn't at all accept double that. I know, to say 50 pounds for $30, like, they're really taking you at that point. They're making a lot of profit on that item. So make sure you go in with some wisdom on what you're grabbing. Okay, and Geraldine, I just stuck the link in the comments on the YouTube side, so hopefully you'll see it, but it is, again, so.svrs.me/market. So hopefully that helps. Okay, and meat. We hit a chunk of this as we were going through the Publix ad. We're not going to buy by each. We're not going to buy already prepared. Honestly, it is a rare day for me to buy meat in a grocery store. I always buy our meat in bulk. We get a lot of it from a local restaurant supply store. So if you have one in your area, definitely go on the hunt, the name of your city and restaurant supply. In my area, we have a U.S. Foods chef store. I know that there's one outside of Charleston, South Carolina, one outside of Columbia, South Carolina. They were building one outside of Savannah. I don't know if that's opened, Savannah, Georgia. There's one outside of Charlotte. So those are the main ones on the East Coast. There's also Gordon Food Service. Look into these. So I could go in and I can get 10 pounds of ground beef and I pay like $2.50 a pound. You can get it in even bigger packages and it's even cheaper. 40 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast pre-COVID, $1.10 a pound. Now, post-COVID, almost $2 a pound lately. But we've also, had some chicken shortages to deal with in that. So hopefully we'll see some of those prices come back. But the prices cream grocery store prices to buy in bulk. I'm also 100% for any clearance deals. Any of you that happen to live in an area that has a grocery store that is not heavily shopped. So I have been lately, there's a little tiny town that's north of us, and I've been up there a lot lately. I have a kiddo that's doing gymnastics in that area right now. And they have a brand new Lowe's Foods, but no one is shopping there. And so this poor Lowe's Foods, not able to sell a thing, we have gotten some crazy meat, markdown meats, and going in intentionally just to hit the markdown meat now. Like, I don't even need anything else. I just want your clearance meat. All for it. It's a great way to save. But if you aren't finding those clearance meats, or you're a Publix shopper, there is no clearance meat in Publix, you're going to have to switch and get out of the grocery store for your meat, buying in bulk. And as I mentioned early on in the video and talking with, I guess it was Shelly, I can't remember now, about buying your meat as well, buying that half a cow or a portion of a cow. I've done a couple different posts on this, so you can Google Southern Savers and how to buy a cow. It'll be one of the top things that comes up. But all the details, the questions to ask, where to look for that. I would go in with some friends. Even half a cow is enough meat to last you probably 2 years. So most of us don't need that much beef, and you would definitely need almost an entire freezer to hold half a cow all on its own. So just be ready for that. When we do this, we usually go in with 5 folks, and we've all come home with about 150 pounds of meat in the end. That's still a lot of meat. You pay upfront one flat price per pound, but it's a great price. So it's well worth looking into it, and you're set to go. So meat, you can buy chicken directly from the chicken processing plants. There are a number of places that you can buy meat in bulk and locally directly from the farm or the plants on those, and you will save considerably on meat. Okay, let's put all this together, and then we're going to go to drugstores. I know that your brain's probably full if you've been hanging with me for the last hour and a half. But to put all this together, I want you to pick one grocery store. We do not need to go to every grocery store in town. I want you to pick a grocery store that first takes coupons. So I haven't mentioned the Aldi and the Lidls in the room, but in all honesty, you will beat their prices. They can become your price book, but you will beat their prices. I do not shop at Aldi. I do not shop at Lidl. I do not shop at Walmart. I feel like these are, in some people's eyes, these are bad tick marks, but I can guarantee you that we have way more food at the end of the week than I could ever get from any of those stores. So pick one grocery store, a real grocery store. Look at what is on sale this week. Look at the list that's on Southern Savers, or get out your weekly ad. Buy 6 weeks worth of what is on sale today and 1 week worth of what you have to have. Next week, buy 6 weeks worth of what is on sale and 1 week worth of what you have to have. Those have to have items, if you're brand new, you started out with a lot, but each week that's going to get smaller and smaller because you're stocking up on more and more of what's on sale. And so come 6 weeks, you feel like you own the grocery store. I don't have to have anything because I've been stocking up as the sales come through. So, I mean, I'm adding bread and milk into my cart each week. That's it. That would be on my have to have. Everything else I'm just buying when it's on sale and working through. My produce is coming from Produce Co-op. So, I mean, I'm not even in the produce section really. Maybe getting some extra fruit because my kiddos can plow through some fruit. But that's about it. So as you're first getting started, I would also encourage you to plan your meals off of what is on sale because you don't have a pantry to pull from. You've got to pull from what's on sale. After you get your stockpile going, your little 6-week pantry going, you really can plan your meals off of your pantry. For those first few weeks, you want to try to focus on what is on sale if you can. It's going to help you stay a little bit better on budget. Okay. And to jump, before we go to drugstores, I do want to hit Target. I love Target. I'm not in Target very often, but Target has some very fun ways to save. So if you are a regular Target shopper, or even if you aren't a regular Target shopper, I hope that you never go to the store without the Target mobile app. And definitely, if the app doesn't work for you in the store, I feel like sometimes in our stores, Target has 0 cell service. You can do these online. So go to circle.target.com, and I'm going to go there because it's easier to see than holding up my phone for you guys. But Target has hundreds of offers on their website that you can load straight to your Circle card. So literally, as I'm sitting right here, my Target Circle offer savings, I'm going to assume this is for the life of my Target card, $606 just using Target Circle offers. That's pretty awesome. So use Target Circle offers. These are really % off coupons. So we've got 25% off Pepsi soda here. Yeah, we have a $2 off Pepsi soda Ibotta offer. These can be paired together. This is just a sale. So I can apply this. I can hit save offer. I can actually come over here. I can find Pepsi Mango if I wanted to. I can go on the hunt for other types of Pepsi if it didn't pull up what I wanted. I can shop online with these offers for an in-store pickup. Some of the offers will even work for an order that's being shipped, but you can see that offer is right there, 25% off with my Target store coupon for pickup. And I'm going to get that. It's just a sale that is going to apply on that purchase for Pepsi. Now, that's just one of literally hundreds. So the best way to look at them, right here, you can see there are 642 offers on this site. The most fun way is to come over here and sort by discount. Just show me the best ones, and you'll see 50% off offers. We've got coupons from a lot of these offers. So you get 50% off. That's just a sale. Nowhere in the store will you see this mentioned. This is just a sale for people who are brilliant and people who carry their Target phone with, or their Target app with them. Scan the barcodes. The app will scan barcodes. Load the offers in the store. I can always load the offers before I go to the store. I do have to load them, whatever you want. You can load as many as you want. And then you get into the store, open up the Target app on your phone, and in the store, when you go, I clicked on CBS, all the red apps, they always trick me. In the store, I can open up my Target app, and at the bottom, you'll see Wallet. And when I'm at the register, I click Show My Barcode, and they will scan that barcode, and every offer that you have saved will come off automatically at the register. Done. You just activated a whole bunch of hidden sales that you never would have even known about if you didn't have the app. So if I'm in the store and I want to use the barcode scanner, one warning here, Target has not fixed this. Someone needs to tell them. The only place to activate the barcode scanner is right there, but only on the home page of the app. So you'll see Target Circle offers, and if I click on that, I can manually, I can click the little search button right there, but no barcode scanner. So if I want to search these, great, but the fast way in the store is the barcode scanner. So use that in the store. So go back to the home screen, click on the barcode scanner. It is super easy. Grab whatever you have, my trusty Tide here, scan the barcode, and if it finds something, it's going to return whatever the offers were. It'll also automatically load the offer as soon as it scans it. So super, super simple to use those and to pay at the register. I can use those Circle offers again in the store. I'll just show you. So these are the ones that are red, or how I can use it. in-store, order pickup, or same-day delivery. This guy's grayed out. I cannot use it for a shipping order. There are offers that you can use for a shipping order. This one, a Munchkin Nursery sterilizer bag. Things we didn't have when my kids were little. This one is now not grayed out. I could use this for a shipping order as well. So I don't even have to go in the store. Whoa, what was that? Oh, I guess one other way, if you're ever curious, is you can scroll down and see how much it is. I saw that price, like, it is 98 bucks. I think you'll be okay without it. But if you really feel like you need it, you can get 50% off of it with that. So lots of offers, not just food, all over the store. So some fun ways to save there with Target if you want, with their app. And then, of course, Target Red Card. If you are a regular Target shopper, Target Red Card is going to get you 5% off of every purchase you make forever. And if you get the debit card version, there's no fees, there's no interest. It just links straight to your checking account. So when you pay, it just basically acts like a debit card, and it takes it out right then. But you always get your discount. So super, super easy. So Shanna, off-topic question here. She's been trying to find a deal on an Epson wireless color printer in particular. I would have said the best time to buy would have been back to school, but we really are not seeing printer deals anywhere, Shannon. So it would be kind of making your own deal if you can find it. Staples has been giving us $20 off any $100 purchase coupons lately, seeing how that might pair in. Checking on Amazon too, but that's a really specific want that you have. So just kind of continually searching, even searching Google in particular, because Google's going to return all the results at the top and tell you, what else is out there. Another one that you may not normally have is going through and like B&H Photo and Adorama Camera. Those will be other ones that would be good to look into. So, okay, sorry guys. We have people on YouTube that are just being difficult, so they just got hidden. Don't be difficult. Or not difficult, but yeah, we just don't need that. Okay, to keep us moving, thanks folks. Let's go into drugstores here. We're getting late. I'm sorry, I'm going to run over a tiny bit, but drugstores are magical, so it's worth staying up with me for just a few more minutes. If you have not ever shopped drugstores, I encourage you to get started in drugstore land. This is where, for us, anything that we don't eat. So my trusty Tide here, cleaning supplies, paper goods, diapers when my kids were in diapers, personal care items, they're all coming from a drugstore. Typically, in my world, if you can eat it, it's going to come from a grocery store. And if you can't eat it, 9 times out of 10, it's coming from a drugstore. I love drugstore deals because it's like you're playing Monopoly and you have pretend money. I don't have to pay you in real money. I can pay you in pretend money. And then you give me more pretend money back. It really is magical once you learn how to play. So if you're brand new, I'm going to try to explain it, but I want you to remember a key thing. I want you to keep it small until this makes sense. So do not just go in and be like, I'm buying it all, because it's going to be scary. You have to kind of have an idea of what we're doing and how this works before you dive in. It's not going to be magical on the first try. It just isn't, okay? It's going to get better, though. You've got to learn how to play the game. So this picture is an older picture, but it's a fun picture. This is a CVS trip for me, and I split this into 3 transactions. But all of this, I spent less than $5 for in real money. I paid in CVS money, which is fine, and I left with more CVS money, but literally paid less than $5. So this is like your goal, right? This is where we want to get to. So to do this, the first few things I want you to get, and I'll just go full screen here. I don't know if the PowerPoints help you guys or not, or whether you can even read them. I'm kind of curious. I've not ever seen it from a user perspective, just my screen. But drugstores are incredibly overpriced. I get that. I mean, seriously, they think the regular price for this guy should be like $7.99. No, it shouldn't. This is the tiny bottle of Tide. I wouldn't be hefting it with one hand if it wasn't. They are incredibly overpriced. So we're not going to go in and just start adding things to our cart. You only want to focus on the items that are on sale and are giving rewards, ideally. That's our goal. So no just, shopping spree in the drugstores. Do not do that. Focus on what is on sale. So we have 3 different drugstores, depending on where you live. In the Southeast, we no longer have Rite Aids. You got to go really far towards central U.S., it feels like, to even find Rite Aids now. So most of us just have a CVS and a Walgreens. While there are different stores and there are different rewards programs, the concept is honestly the same. CVS actually came out with the first rewards program, and the program that they came out with is almost 20 years old. So go CVS for figuring this out a long time ago. It's still around. Folks always ask how much longer is this going to last? It hasn't gone anywhere in 20 years. And then really Walgreens and Rite Aid have copied it. So they really are the same concept, just some different rules behind those rewards. If you're brand new, CVS is probably the easier of the 3 drugstores to figure out. Even though Shelly was saying she was having some issues, usually in CVS it's pretty straightforward. And what it tells you is going to print a reward, always prints a reward. And there aren't a lot of quirks behind those rewards. So with CVS, with Walgreens, Rite Aid, you have to have the card. If you don't have an account, you won't earn anything. So get an account with them if you don't already. It's hard to imagine not having one, but if you don't, get an account. Oh, and Geraldine, you're saying the PowerPoint is working good for you. I'm glad. Then I guess I'll pull it back up if that's the case. It's all in, what you can see on your device. With CVS, to go specifically there for a second, their reward is called an Extra Care Buck. I abbreviate that on Southern Savers as an ECB. And guys, I give you the list of what is going to be on sale today. It all goes up every Thursday. That's why I was telling you they were all in my brain earlier. So I get all those lists up Thursday that will start on Sunday. So you've got a really early heads up to start pulling coupons and getting ready. I can go in, I earn Extra Care Bucks and can use them to pay for anything. It is just CVS pretend money. The only thing I cannot pay for with an Extra Care Buck is stamps, prescriptions, gift cards, and liquor. We're okay. I think we can handle those 4 restrictions. So in other words, you can go in and you can buy 30 and get 10 reward deal, and you have $10 in Extra Care Bucks, and I can turn around and use that to buy another deal. I can basically pay nothing and get more rewards money back. So pretty sweet that it just kind of keeps going. I pay you in pretend money, you give me more pretend money, and we just have a fun time, never really having to get out real money. That's the goal, right? Extra Care Bucks have 30 days until they expire, so you've got a whole month. You don't have to do this every single week, though when you're first getting started, I do encourage you to go once a week just so it's starting to click. If you space out your visits too long, you kind of forget how it works. So once a week is really helpful when you're first getting going. Okay. I do want you to stop by the Coupon Center in CVS. They're the only store that has one of these, but it prints out coupons, and those coupons sometimes are in the ads. This week is actually a get a mystery offer for Almay. So head in, and usually it's a $3 or $4 off any Almay coupon. We're all going to get one of those. Whenever you see them in the weekly ad, they apply to everybody. So head in and stop by the Coupon Center, enter your phone number. I don't have a CVS card anymore. Just enter your phone number, and they will print out. They will also be in your CVS app. Once you print them, you can come and you can see them in the app, and you can actually send any printed coupons back to your card. So if you have something that has printed, it'll say paper coupon. Now let me go full screen here so I can show you. These are the ones that printed for me on Sunday. But you can see a little paper coupon above that plus sign. But I can press that plus sign and I can send these right back to my card. So that SE coupon I had printed last week, but now maybe I lost the receipt. I have it again. It's right back on my card. So stop by the Coupon Center, see what it prints. Look in your app too. You'll have a lot more offers, hopefully, in your app when you load your CVS app. Okay, so we have 2 kinds of deals in CVS. And I think I'm actually going to pull up the actual CVS ad for you guys. Let's see. This is this week's ad. Give it a second there. Oh, it's really big. So let's see if you guys, oh, you can't. Hold on, I have to change what screen we're looking at so that you can see it. There we go. Okay, here's our CVS ad this week. It's kind of big. But we have 2 kinds of deals, and this is across all 3 drugstores. And this was where Shelly was saying this didn't work right. So the first kind of deal I call like an umbrella deal. It includes a bunch of things. They don't call them that, so don't ask them where their umbrella deals are. But this one is buy 30 and get 10, or buy 40 and get 15 in beauty products. Now, it's specific beauty products. You see in the ad that'll have this little symbol. In the store, it'll have a tag that mentions this particular deal. So with these, you buy, let's say you buy $30 worth, a mix and match across all those items, you're going to get a $10 reward. Now, a warning here, when you see this tiered reward, if you buy 29, you will earn a $10 reward. But if you buy 39, you will not earn the $15 reward. This is the only kind of deal that CVS does this on. Sometimes in CVS we can be super, super close. So 39 is not a great example, but you bought like $39.98. You didn't hit the $40 that you needed. So when we have a tiered deal like this, which is pretty rare, but we are going to have this all month. So just to explain it, you have to actually buy what it says. So just be warned on that one. The other kind of deal is very specific. So these are one brand. Buy 2 Maybelline items and get a $5 reward. Or you'll see them be even more specific than that. We've seen them go down to, I'm trying to see if I can find something that's super, super specific. It'll be literally like buy a 24 count of Advil, or these guys, buy this specific type of toothpaste and get a reward. So those are the two types of deals in both drugstores. One is kind of big. Walgreens right now, there's a big one for buy $25 worth of pain relief and get a reward, and that's mix and match across a lot of different brands. But then you get down to something that's super specific too, like buy these specific toothbrushes and get a reward. So just watch your two different deals as you're going through. You're allowed coupons on all of them. So our big umbrella deals, just to go back to the PowerPoint for a minute, however you do that deal, all that matters is that you bought the amount needed before coupons. And as long as you're before coupons, you're going to earn your reward. So look for items that have some high value coupons on them to bring down that total so that you're not going to spend that much out of pocket. Same in CVS, same in Walgreens. Doesn't matter. We're looking at a CVS deal, but same concept in Walgreens. Now, a difference between CVS and Walgreens here. In Walgreens, if I was going to buy that $25 in pain relief to get the reward, you better put all $25 on the counter at the same time. Walgreens does not track you. So if I mess up and I put $20 on the counter, I am not going to get a reward. CVS does track you, and you'll see at the bottom of your CVS receipt how much is needed to the next reward. You'll also see on the bottom of your receipt any deals that you've already met. So this guy right here, I've already met my Monofoil D reward. This is a money maker right now in CVS, and my hair care deal, I'd already met that. This is a receipt from last week, but I've met those rewards. That's going to print on the bottom of your receipt. So would be how much you needed left. So as I told Shelly, her Epic deal didn't work, but it'll show you are this much away from your deal. So you have an idea of what I need to add. Can't do that in Walgreens, but you can do that in CVS. Okay, so in general, one other thing for CVS before we switch over to Walgreens 100% is I want you to register for the CVS Beauty Club. If you've not already done this, go to CVS's website and just search in the top bar for Beauty Club, and it will pull up a registration page. You only have to register one time. But once you do that, it will track you. And for every $30 that you spend, you're going to get an additional $3 extra care buck. And it tracks you forever. So for the rest of the year. So if I spent $27 this week and then I got another, I'd get the reward next week. If I went over, that would apply to the next reward. So just an ongoing, as you buy beauty products, that you are earning an additional reward. So you should sign up for the Beauty Club. With CVS, it is pretty easy to get started. So what I would recommend is that you head in, and the best deal, I don't think you can get any easier than this. Let's come back to here. This week is this guy right here, guys. This is literally free toothpaste when you go to the coupon center, in the app, not the coupon center. So grab 2 Colgate toothpastes. They're on sale for $7.98 for 2 of them. And in your CVS app is a digital coupon down in the manufacturer's coupon section for $7.98 off of 2 Colgate toothpastes. You will pay nothing. You will owe $7.98, and this is going to take off $7.98. You'll owe the tax, but they are going to be completely free. So that one doesn't even teach you how to do the rewards program, but it does get you in the store. So pick one other little deal to do with that deal, get some rewards, and go home. Don't buy anything else, but that's a fun deal to get started with. We don't normally see them just hand us free toothpaste, but they are literally handing you free toothpaste this week. So don't miss your chance. Take advantage of anything they're willing to hand you and grab that if you can. Oh, and Shelly, great question. What are my thoughts on adding extra care bucks to my card versus printing them? I have been paperless, Shelly, for years. I am all for it. I love the fact that my extra care bucks are just kind of hanging right there. The next time I go to the store, I don't have to remember to use them. And it's super, super easy in the store. The cashier will say, hey, you've got some extra care bucks. What do you want to use? And I'll say, looking at my phone half the time, oh, I want to use the 5, the 3, and the 1. And they just pick the ones you want to use. It's super, super easy. It's definitely not a new feature, so it's one that most stores fully know how to use on picking what you want them to use. They can even tell you the ones that will expire the soonest if you don't have your phone up. So 100% in favor of being digital in CVS. Okay. Oh, and Ellen said she had a store coupon for free chips. So she got 2 large bags of chips today from CVS completely free, which is awesome because they had a buy one, get one sale on Lay's chips, I'm guessing, Ellen. So you took advantage of that buy one, get one sale and your coupon for free chips is the ideal way to work that because in CVS, it's a buy one, get one sale. One is actually free. It's a true buy one, get one sale. Okay, that's CVS in a nutshell, like really, really short nutshell. So I want to walk through the differences between Walgreens. And if you're a Rite Aid person, for anyone that's out west, Rite Aid is identical to CVS. They literally stole it about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and just renamed it. So if you understand CVS, you are ready to shop Rite Aid. All the rest of us in Walgreens, there are some really great deals in Walgreens, but you have to kind of know the difference in the lingo. So I've got some older examples because right now there's not a lot of register reward deals to give you some examples with, but just to talk about what they look like. So the first kind of deal in Walgreens is what's printing. Let's see, I just saw one, or I thought I did. Printing on these little slips of paper next to your receipt. So this is one of those coupons that prints. But a register reward would say like $5, thank you for buying P&G. Or $4, thank you for buying Colgate. What prints is a manufacturer's coupon. It's even going to have a manufacturer's barcode down at this end. This isn't actually a register reward, but it is from Walgreens. And it prints on these same pieces of paper. It is a manufacturer's coupon. So you need to remember that. And you need to remember the cardinal rule. I cannot use a manufacturer's coupon for Tide and pay with a register reward on the same item. I already have a coupon for this, and I cannot use 2 manufacturer coupons on the same product. There's a solution. Your register reward in Walgreens, it does not care what you buy. It just cares that you have a product. So go in. If I wanted to pay for it with one product, that's fine. Use a coupon that you have for this item, and then find something little. Find a little piece of candy or a clearance item. This is my lipstick that I brought up. So this isn't little, but you get the idea. Like a little school supply for 50 cents or a little 20-cent item. Does not matter. Now, this register reward is happy as a lark because you have a coupon for the Tide, but you have something for this to attach to. It doesn't care that it's a 20-cent product. It just cares that you have a product. So the simple thing here is count the number of manufacturer's coupons you want to use, count the number of products in your buggy, and make sure that you have enough products for coupons. Problem solved. If you're ever checking out and the cashier says, oh, this won't work, I keep trying to scan it and it won't scan. That's the problem. So find something. They've got a lot of candy this week, this coming week. Hershey's candy, we even have a store coupon for it. Hershey's singles candies will be 50 cents a piece. Perfect. Throw in a 50-cent candy bar, give yourself a treat, and your coupon will now magically scan. So all you needed was just another product. So that's usually what gets folks. I know your brain is probably full, but just if it doesn't work, give it more products and you're good to go. That's register rewards. There's one other quirk with a register reward, and that is that I cannot repeat the same deal. So if I was going to go in this example that's on here and you wanted to buy Colgate toothpaste and you thought, oh, it's giving me a $4 reward. Well, I'm going to grab 2 more Colgate toothpaste. I'm going to pay with that $4 reward and I'm going to get back another one. No, you won't. That's how it recognizes the deal and tries to limit you. So you cannot ever pay with a reward to get the exact same reward back. Just basically think of them as a limit of 1. Problem solved for folks that are just getting started. But just know that you cannot repeat the same deal for the same brand back to back. It won't work. Okay, the other kind of deal in Walgreens is Walgreens Cash. And if you are looking through the workbook that I have that I put up for you guys to download, it will mention balance rewards, I'm pretty sure, because they changed to Walgreens Cash earlier this year, and I don't know that I went through and I changed that in the workbook now that I think about it. Same thing. They just renamed it. That's all they did. And they went from a point base to a dollar base, which makes it a little easier. But they didn't, beyond that, they didn't even change the values of the deals. There are 2 quirks with Walgreens Cash because Walgreens can't do anything without quirks. First, the big one is that I cannot always pay with rewards. So this deal right here, and this is an old picture, but the current deal is buy 50 and get $20 in rewards. Doesn't really matter. Same concept. You cannot redeem any Walgreens Cash that you may already have on this deal. So the deal, and I'm going to try to, I'll see if it'll let me, oh, it won't let me zoom in on the PowerPoint. But it says $15 Walgreens Cash when you spend 20. Or sorry, 50. That would be magical. 50, when you spend 50. If I use Walgreens Cash here, the computer will think I didn't spend 50, and I will not earn any new rewards. Now, I could use coupons here, and I could be way under 50. I am good to go. I will still earn my reward. But if my Walgreens Cash is used, it's like the computer will forget that I used coupons, and now it will notice, whoa, you didn't spend 50. And you will not earn rewards. So do not use Walgreens Cash on any deal that tells you to buy a dollar amount. We have a lot of different deals. So some will say buy 2, like this guy is when you buy 2, great. Use any rewards you want on that deal. But when it says to buy $10 worth or $20 worth, never use Walgreens Cash. And you could if you had a bunch of stuff in your cart, but you're kind of playing with fire when you're first getting started. So just kind of remember it to not do that. You'll be much happier if you don't mess that one up. So that's the biggest one with Walgreens Cash that is out there, is making sure that I'm not trying to pay with Walgreens Cash on a deal that tells me that I'm about to get back because I bought a certain dollar amount. Now, here's a solution. I don't know if your brain can handle it. I might be really, really tired at this point. But I would get in the habit of going in, buying any deals that gave me register rewards, and then using those deals to give me my Walgreens Cash, or to pay for my Walgreens Cash deals. Because your Walgreens Cash does not care that you pay with a register reward. It just cares that you don't pay with Walgreens Cash. So for me, and I'm pulling this up just to kind of show you next week's ad. Next week has some great deals in it for Walgreens. So this is the list that's on Southern Savers. Let me zoom in. There we go. This is the list that's on Southern Savers for next week, and it's right there. You just click on the tab you want. That's next week's ad right behind it. And we do have, actually, let's go this route. Let's just look at the best and only look at next week. So we do have some freebies. Colgate toothpaste is going to be a Walgreens Cash money maker or freebie here. So you go in, you buy 2 of them. They're going to give us a new, they told us in the ad, they're giving us a new digital coupon for $4 off 2. So load that digital coupon in the store. Use the barcode scanner if you want. Grab 2 of them. Use your $4 coupon in the store, that $4 digital. You're going to pay $3.98. You're going to get back a $4 Walgreens Cash. You're already there. You spent $3.98. You got 4. You're starting to feel it. But there are other great deals too. So to come on down and look at some others, here's our Moneymaker on Crest that I mentioned earlier. They've got a lot of coupons there. I know my goal is to tell you any coupon that's out. Obviously, you want to pick the best ones, and I do try to tell you that in the math. So I want you to buy 3 Crest or Oral-B dental care products. We've got a lot of $2 off coupons here from that P&G insert, but we also have $2 digitals on both the toothbrush and the toothpaste. So grab 3 of them. It's $9 worth. Use 3 $2 off coupons. You are going to pay literally $3. And then this deal is part of a deal of a whole bunch of things, but you're going to get back $5 in Walgreens cash on top of that. So you could, just to give you an example here, buy this deal first. So this is my folks that are brand new. This is actually what I would do if I was brand new. Go in with coupons armed, buy this deal first. Pay $3. Get back a $5 Walgreens cash reward. Then grab the Colgate Total that I showed you earlier, and one other thing. I probably would grab Dentec flossers as my other random thing. You've got a digital coupon for those too right here. They're buy one, get one. So grab your buy one, get one flossers. You're gonna pay 90 cents a piece for them, but you're not really. So you're gonna grab your Colgate. You have a coupon for your Colgate. You're gonna owe $3.98 on those 2 Colgates. Plus throw in your Dentec. You're gonna owe $1.80 after your digital coupon on your Dentec as well. So your total due is gonna be $5.80. Pay with your $5 Walgreens cash that you got from your Crest. Hopefully you're following me there. You're gonna owe 80 cents, but you're gonna get back a $4 Walgreens cash from the Colgate. So just to fly back up to the top here, that's the deal you're doing with your Dentec. Do you see that? So you paid $3 for the Crest toothpaste in the end after coupons. You got back $5. Then you bought this Colgate and the Dentec. I'm just giving you an example that's all in the same aisle, all with digital coupons. You'll owe $5.80. Pay with a $5 Walgreens cash, so you owe 80 cents, and you'll get back a $4 Walgreens cash. So now, total out of pocket, $3.80. And you're leaving the store with 3 different items, like 3 different deals really, and a $4 reward back. So you've still spent less than your reward as you left the store. It's a great way to get started. Hopefully you followed that. If not, send me an email and I'll type it all out for you if you want me to. But it is a great deal to get your feet wet and start to see how this works. Like, I paid you $3, you gave me $5. This is great. I hand you that $5, I owe you 80 cents, and you hand me more rewards. This is how it works, and it's a very fun program once you get started. So a little bit at a time, just getting your toes wet, and then starting to get a feel for how it's going to play for you. But there are some very fun deals once you figure out the drugstores. For me, drugstores are actually where I got hooked. It wasn't the grocery store. It was going into CVS and leaving with bags of deals for 50 cents and just sitting in the car going, it's all free. Everything is free. This place is magical. Yeah, having that kind of aha moment in CVS was huge. And now to think about trying to meet our budget without a drugstore, it would actually be really hard. So all of our personal care, all of our, oral, shampoo, soap, laundry detergent, paper goods, we're paying next to nothing for those items at little 80 cents here and little $1 here versus what their full cost would have been. I can't get these items that cheap anywhere else. So that is why I encourage you to be in a drugstore. In general, one grocery store and one drugstore is really all you need to hit. We don't need to go to every store in a 50-mile radius. I don't have time for that. And I'm able to meet my grocery budget without a problem. So I know you can do it. And honestly, you're going to find the same prices and the same deals. The more you start to shop other stores, you're like, oh, well, I could get that same deal over here. I didn't really need to come over here to get it. So don't feel like you have to go to lots of stores. Just follow the sales at your store, become an expert at your store, and you're going to be pretty set. So don't overwhelm yourself or stress yourself out. But hopefully walking you through all of that, helps you get a feel for how those are going to work. And then remember, these lists are up already. So if you are feeling overwhelmed or brand new, you can already start to kind of scope out. Just pick 1 or 2 things. What 1 or 2 things do I think I can handle off of those lists? And, just to show you one more time what I did here was this magical tab. If you don't already use this tab over here on the side, it's the $1 or less tab, which is really not always $1, but it's the things that I have flagged as being the top deals when it comes to the drugstores. And it'll actually include both lists, but turn one off. So I was just focusing on next week. You could focus on just this week if you wanted to. And then you're just looking at the top deals. Pick out 1 or 2 of those top deals, and that tab exists for every list on the site. So pick out 1 or 2 deals that you want to get started on and try to come up with your plan for how you're going to buy those. little tiny steps, and it'll hopefully click. I encourage you to start even in that small realm, even with the grocery store deals. So maybe 10 grocery store deals, find the coupons for those 10 things and set yourself up for an easy win. It's kind of like dieting. You are not going to lose 20 pounds in one day. So don't expect to go in and save $300 in one day either. Set yourself up for a win. Grab those 10 deals, grab those coupons for those 10 deals so that you're set and you're like, hey, this worked and I saved a bunch of money. And then you're more likely to do it again, right? That's our goal. Little steps until all of a sudden it just becomes the way you shop. And that's where a lot of us are now. So for me, if you're 15, I don't even think about it. And I may have a day that, you know what, we didn't use any coupons today, but we totally shopped the sales and we stocked up on those sales. And that's the most important part. And you can throw those coupons to the side on crazy weeks, but you can always bring them back too. And it's, not going to break you. It's the sales and the stocking up that's really where the bulk of our savings is. So once the holiday season is over, do you think going only printables would be a wise way, or stick with newspaper inserts? So Emily, the tricky part with going only printables, honestly, if we're really going to go to inserts, is those PNG inserts. So much. I mean, we do get them as digitals, but so much of what's in here, I can't print. So if you wanted to give up your inserts, I feel like you could, but maybe you still try to grab your monthly PNGs. These are always usually the first weekend of the month, so they're kind of predictable. You can always check and see what I've got in the preview too, as to whether or not it's a really great weekend. There are some spells that I would recommend you always grab the inserts. So we're coming into the fall. You always want to get your Sunday inserts in the fall. That's the peak time for food coupons. And then the other peak time for food coupons is actually right before Easter. So anytime that we're coming up on the holidays of any sorts, we see a lot more food coupons over like household and personal care in the insert. So maybe it's kind of I don't always get them, but I check the previews every Wednesday on Southern Savers and say, yeah, this week I'm going to get them. And that might save you some money and save you some time, but you at least don't miss out on the really, really great weeks. It's probably the way I'd go. If I was going to give them up. I'm not to that point yet, but if you were, that's the way I would go. Okay. Now let me switch over my Facebook side. And Amanda, yes, Monofoil D and Micro Gold are the same product. And if you look on Monofoil D's website, trying to see, I think it's in the database. Let me just search the database for that coupon. But when you pull up, it'll actually have on their website that they just rebranded. And that the coupon is good for both, and it will work just fine in CVS without any issues. It will scan without any issues. So to pull this up, they've even taken it off their page. But these are both right there together, and it's just that they have completely rebranded the product. So you are good, and it will work for you. Oh, it's right here. Here we go. Coupon offer is also valid for Monofoil D while supplies last. Monofoil D is now Micro Gold, same great formula. So it's right there on the homepage. You are good to go to use that coupon in CVS for a moneymaker through Sunday. That deal does end, through Saturday. That deal ends this Saturday. And I can guarantee you they have supply because it's a limit of 1 per person. So print the coupon. If you don't know what I'm talking about, head to the CVS list on Southern Savers, look for Monofoil, print the $2 coupon. You're going to pay $7.99 and you're going to get back a $9 reward on that product. Okay, that is everything that I had for you guys. It's a lot of information, so if you joined in late, I'd actually recommend that you pause the video and rewatch from the beginning some other time or stay up really late tonight. But this was we started at the beginning, how to coupon workshop all the way through till drugstores. If you've got more questions that I didn't hit, feel free to send me a Facebook message or an email, jenny@southernsavers.com. Also, feel free to join in every Monday night. We do a Q&A video. This coming Monday night, we're going to actually hit on couponing without the stress. So if you have been at this for a while and you've hit the stress mark, or you're getting started and you are stressed out already, that would be a great one to join in and just hit some of the key ways to take some of the stress off in this. But every Monday we have a different topic. You can also come with any questions you have on or off topic. So feel free to jump in. That is 8:30 Eastern every Monday night on Facebook and on YouTube. Same places that you're watching this right now. So I'm glad that you guys joined me. I hope you learned a ton tonight. Please feel free to follow up with any questions that you have. I'll be glad to answer them. I'm a little slow sometimes but I will be glad to answer them. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I will get to talk to you again soon.